Back due to nerdery. Ochre Studios. Hey there. Sean Solo 8. Salacious. Rom. Together, we're unstoppable. We are, of course, Freeman and Monkey Lizard. Bringing out toys to play.
Actually opposed to this, but
that's right, Freeman and a Monkey Lizard. Bringing out toys to play.
you know what would have been better if Salacious
Freeman and a Monkey
like some
Lizard.
sort of a dance routine. We could have been in that video.
What's up? Happy Saturday, everyone.
Hey,
Hello.
everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
Welcome.
What is up, everybody?
3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. As you can see, we got the Padawan Collector. You want to be called the Padawan Collector or Joey?
You can call me Padawan Collector. That's cool. Everyone knows me as a
All right.
Padawan Collector. Let's do that.
All right. So welcome to the show, everybody. We are missing one. He should be showing up any moment. You are watching 3 Men
Where
and a
is he?
Monkey Lizard.
Where are you, dude? Where are you?
I know, right? He's late to the
What's he
show.
doing?
This is your stop for toy and entertainment fun. We're
Yes.
talking about Hasbro, Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, Star Wars Vintage, streaming,
Yeah.
TV, movies. Pretty much anything goes here. You can find us on YouTube. We rotate between our channels. We swap between Fridays and Saturdays every week. And I'm going to introduce the hosts that are here. We got a crazy, quacky, and monkey lizard that thinks
What?
he has an awesome sense of humor.
What are you on
Just
about?
look at the picture behind him, and you'll know
Yeah.
all about him. It's Salacious Rom.
It's my special lady friend. It's my special lady friend, Miss Harley Quinn. She's one of my special lady friends. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to tonight. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I'm looking forward to tonight. It's gonna be fun.
Sore throat.
It's gonna be fun.
No.
It's gonna be fun.
Swinging in, it's your friendly neighborhood action figure reviewer, Sean Solo 8. Just check out the shelves behind him, and you can see he's got those awesome reviews. You've been doing like something in front of like the plain white background lately.
Yeah.
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 So you went back kind of old school.
Yeah.
Sean
See
Solo
what happens. What's up, fellas?
He's not in his
Yeah.
special little desk today, is he? He's not in his little
No.
his little desk area.
The background's making a comeback, so brick wall's back up again.
He's back. He's back.
And then you're here on my channel tonight. I'm Vern. This is Ochre Studios. I'm going to give you the link anyways. If you're here, then you probably know what it is. Anyways, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. And if you're crazy enough or nice enough to want to give me a super chat, of course, I have a bunch of figures set off to the side. I will pop heads off and swap them. Just
He can't wait to do it.
Do you have
can't
that little
wait.
teaser video? Can you play that clip really quick?
Oh, you want to see that one?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So this is my teaser.
He can't. All
All right, and then we got the Padawan Collector here. He's documenting his
Yay.
journey into collecting the vintage figures, and he's going to teach us what he's learning. Hopefully, you could teach me how to spell because that is horrible.
Yeah. I think he's living the dream.
Yeah,
living the
whatever.
dream.
Can anyone pronounce that word? You're teaching us what you're
a new
learning
word.
along the way. So, hey, tell us about yourself.
It's Joey.
I'm Joey, the Padawan Collector, and I'm
Hey.
doing exactly what Vern said. I am documenting my journey into collecting all 96 plus the variants plus some box figures, and I'm documenting it all on YouTube. And yeah, everything that I do learn, all the mistakes that I make, everything that I do learn, I put it on the show.
And
We have
you know
fun with it.
what's really funny is like I think I've made like a lot of the same mistakes like collecting over the years, and I think everybody will have like the same type of thing. So it's kind of like it's too bad we can't like raise each other, but this is like the perfect platform because those videos are going to teach a lot of people about that type of stuff, right?
Yeah, plus it's fun. It's fun, dude. It's all this stuff is fun. Collecting
Yes.
and splooging out
So
information.
Splurge. We like splurge.
So
Splurging energy.
Splurge.
So the other big part of our show is our is you, the folks that are watching, the people in the chat. So
Oh.
I wanted to spend some time and go through the chat here and just say hello to everybody that's here.
Hello.
So
Hello.
first of all, G-Force Racing, how you
What's up,
doing,
G-Force?
G-Force?
G-Force.
G-Unit. G-Force.
Left Coast Graphics.
What's going on?
No
That's hefty.
spreadsheets tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What? Dude
I
won't be
can
happy.
make one if you want. I don't know what we
Dude.
do with it, but
Dude won't be
I have a
happy.
tutorial for that.
Dude,
What's up,
Red
Chris?
Ranger Chris.
Team spreadsheet won't be happy.
Hey, Dandy.
1981. My Excel is loaded. Oh, he's got his spreadsheet ready to go. Oh, this is G-Force singing along. Connor Fuller, how you
What's up,
doing?
Connor?
Oh, is it late
Hello.
over there?
Hello, Mr.
No,
Connor.
Connor, it's time for a Red Bull and you're
Yeah.
on,
I
buddy.
need a Red Bull.
Stick it
I need
out.
a Red Bull. I need a Red Bull.
Jedi Trek, hello.
What's up?
Hey, Jedi.
Can I have a Red Bull?
GPC just hopping from the stream to
That's
stream.
right.
Yes, that's the
It's
way
like
to
it's like
do
a better
it.
version of bar hopping. Just
Right?
stream
Stream
hopping.
surfing, yeah.
Hey, Kat, how's
Hey,
it going?
Kat.
What's up?
My special lady friend.
Yep. Dandy saying anything but jiggly bits?
Jiggly.
John
Yeah.
Duke's taking your fashionably late. Yep, the dude is fashionably late.
He'll come in late and then
Something else,
he'll be putting his contact lenses in and fumbling about for about 5 minutes and then he'll be
Yep.
ready.
There's Gilster.
Yo, Gilster.
There he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, the dude's in the
The
house.
dude
What's up,
is
guys?
here.
Hey, I'll
His
be
hand.
right back. I just
Told
helped
you.
out.
You gotta take,
Right
gotta
back.
take out the dog.
I told you. I told you.
Darth Rock. Hello, hello.
What's up,
You got
Darth
Josh
Rock?
from the Cat
What's up,
Cave. How's it
Josh?
going? And if,
Ooh.
oh, look at
he's
that.
dropping
Oh.
stuff.
He's already showing figures. Come on.
Ooh.
He's
Oh,
dropping
it's
it.
it's a stand-in, right?
Ooh.
So Josh did a thing on the Biff. What is it? Biff Bame. I just follow your link to read your articles, but awesome. If you guys haven't had a chance to read them, you gotta go and read those reviews and articles. Rock. Here's the dude's nerdery, and oh my gosh, look at that, Darth Rock.
Darth
All right.
Rock.
Darth Rock.
Darth Rock.
All right, so
He wants a head swap.
I will
He wants
play
a head swap.
he just wants to see this video again, probably.
He wants a head swap as well. So.
All right, so hold on.
He wants a proper one as well.
Yeah, I gotta
So I got
learn how to
Rogue.
upload those.
Oh, you're doing Rogue.
Oh, no!
And I have my favorite
Rogue.
head for head swapping. We'll see.
He grabbed her
He's been-
boobies as well. Then I
he's
saw
been
it. He grabbed her
working out.
boobies.
Nobody wanted to see that.
That puts things in perspective.
No,
Oh, I
like
can't
that.
unsee it. I
I've
can't
got-
unsee it now.
I've got all floppy. I've got all floppy. No,
That's what you
Oh,
get.
that's-
no, you ruined it.
oh, I
All
can't
right.
unsee it now. It's done.
No.
Guys, how about
Yeah.
the news about X-Men 97? How cool is that?
Pretty
Yeah.
cool, man. Hopefully we get.
And Chris Helmsworth is working out so he can be Rogue in the new version of X-Men 97.
Yeah.
They're gonna
That's all-
paint his suit on.
Yeah.
That's all good and everything, but I can't fill it around with my jiggly bits to Rogue anymore without seeing the dude.
All right.
Nuclear
So
war,
Mikey in
nuclear war.
Houston, Darth
Nuclear
Muzza,
war.
how's it going?
What's up, guys? Thanks everybody for joining the show today.
Yes, thank you. There's Jonathan Redman.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
You've just crushed me.
My
He'll be
computer's-
right back. Yes, he's got to put in his contact. Oh, I was like, did he drop out? But no, we got the Fantastic Four. Sue Storm.
Yeah.
Everybody's speculating. He's getting his spreadsheets because he knows I
Yeah.
don't have any. Oh, there it is. Big Bam Pop. Oh, Biff. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now you got it. See, I didn't even remember. Biff Bam Pop. Jonathan Redman.
Don't feel right still.
I have a $3,500 old Quattro Pro. Oh, okay. I'm not into spreadsheets at all.
See,
PowerPoint.
we started the spreadsheet talks. Now it's over.
No, it's lower. We're just gonna. Oh no, you didn't like that one. G-Force liked it. All right.
Woody.
Okay.
Hello.
I can't see that. I can't see
Woodrow
that
Hole.
figure any
Hello,
other way.
Woody. Hello, Woody.
Woody.
Hello, Woody.
And Monty,
Hey, Monty.
Martinez.
What's up,
Hello.
Oh.
Mr. Martinez?
Who's this? Who's Monty?
Well, Monty is right
Hello.
here.
Well,
Hello,
I'm new
hello.
to the chat. Hello, Monty.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome. Welcome to the
So-
chat, Monty.
So I have a question, Padawan. What is the biggest lesson you've learned so far?
Don't go on a monkey lizard live stream.
The biggest lesson I've learned is not to tuck my ears into my
That's what we wanted to know.
or else the monkey lizard will make fun of you. No, I think the biggest lesson I've learned is patience. In the beginning, I overpaid for a lot of my figures because in the beginning I was like, I just want to go and get all of them now. I would go on eBay and just buy the first thing that I bought, right? And
Right.
I wouldn't take an extra week or two just to see what people, especially here's the main lesson, all right? If you see it on eBay, if you're not on any Facebook groups or looking at Instagram at what people are buying and selling between collector to collector,
Hello, Andy.
that's where the real prices are, not on eBay. The collector to the collector prices, that's where you can gauge on
What are you
what's
grabbing there? What are you grabbing with your hands? What are you grabbing with your hands?
Do you look at
What are you
action figure?
grabbing?
Do you look at
I
action
talk
figure?
with my hands.
You're grabbing my dangly bits.
So that's the biggest one.
Do you
Look at the
do you look at
collector-
action? Do you
collector
look at
price.
action figure 411 for values?
I do, yeah. So I look at that and I just follow some of the Facebook auctions and what's being bought and sold on there. So that's, and sometimes, and I'll write those price points a lot, especially if let's just say I'm looking for a Yoda. I'll write down price points of what's being bought and sold, and I'll just say, okay, this is where the data points are.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm an analytics nerd. That's part of my day job. So that's what I do.
So none of that. I got to have that one in the glass case. What's your price? Oh,
Man,
man.
that's what it used to be. It was like, oh, this looks so good. I'm gonna buy it. $50 for a Bespin guard or $150 for a Bespin guard. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's insane, the prices.
Yeah.
So
But,
besides the Star Wars figures, do you have any other collections? Secret
Yeah,
collections?
I collect. I have every figure of Episode 1, so I have that whole collection, and I do have some.
Wait. Did you ask besides Star Wars figures? And then he was like, "Yes, there's Episode 1
Well,
figures." I
I
also
think
collect.
I think it was besides the vintage ones that you're
Oh,
collecting,
okay.
but
Yes, I got the Episode 1s. I have a bunch of modern stuff. I just started my Ahsoka Focus, something in Ahsoka Focus.
Nice.
But but then the main thing is trying to finish off this 96. That's the main thing right
pretty
now.
cool.
Joey, I'm gonna make a short later. You familiar with the very popular band Color Me Bad?
Yes.
When you were doing that little thing with your hands earlier, you do it. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna sex you.
Did you just clip that?
TikTok,
Did you
you
clip
don't
that?
stop
Oh,
to the
nice.
TikTok. You don't stop to the TikTok. You don't stop.
That's gonna be massive. That's going on TikTok later. It's
No,
be
I'm gonna
massive.
break out my big blazer with the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
The Don Johnson blazer.
Yeah.
The white one, and just do that for you and send it to you.
All right. So who's gonna get the curly hair wig and be that guy?
Well, you got the 5 o'clock shadow, so you can do that guy.
Yeah, I can be the
Shade.
5 o'clock shadow.
5 o'clock shadow, and he had the long hair, the perfectly
Yeah.
long hair.
Yeah, I
So
think
John's
that's
saying
a
he
nice
does-
maroon blazer.
Yeah.
He does months of research. Oh, months of watching and research, and he sets a price in his mind, and he doesn't go above it. So I have tried to do this in the past. I have been looking for shields and swords for my Clash of the Titans figures. I had set a price in my head, and I recently acquired 2 shields that were more than I wanted to spend. But I mean, it was like I was not finding them for what I wanted, and I just didn't have the patience anymore. But I'm still looking for swords.
Yeah, I want to get those one day.
Yeah, no, there was some good. So the last 17 obviously is the ones that are giving me headaches. So I picked up some great prices, and I just found another insane price for what one of the most expensive ones are, and I just made a deal for a crazy price.
Nice.
So that's a little bit of a teaser, but yeah,
Teaser? All right.
it's just
Heard
a
it here
crazy
first.
price. Yeah, crazy
So
price
they-
though. I was knocked out.
So Salacious left, so he must be taking the dog out.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yeah. I
Taking the
got
dog out.
just me and my dog today.
So how much haggling do you actually do? Do you engage? Do you only engage in deals where prices are reasonable?
Yeah, you know what? Before I didn't haggle at all because I wanted to be proper and I didn't know if I was going to offend anybody. But now I'll ask for free ship or ask for ship include. I'll ask for $20 off or ask for, do you have a better figure or, I'll introduce a trade if they want to do a trade or something like that. So just anything that drops my price because I know what things cost now are supposed to cost. So if I'm seeing something that is a great looking figure that I think is $20 or $30 above the price, that's when I start asking for, does it include ship? I'll start trying to get $15 down, just whatever I can. I don't want to haggle to the point where it's going to offend somebody, but I do know what it's supposed to go for now.
Yes, all right.
Yeah.
And Alan Muir, I hope I said that right. Welcome to the show.
What's up?
That's Andy from Horror Chronicles. Hello, Andy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's the one that got me my vintage, and I appreciate that. I made a video about him.
Yeah, but the big thing is if you don't like it, walk away because there's always another figure. If you don't like the price, you can walk away from it. Unless it's something where it's a variant where it's like totally obscure and it's really hard to find. Usually, you can walk away from any deal if you don't like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got Steve-O from Collecting Star Wars just joined us.
What's up?
Steve-O?
Nice. Papa Gord, the Canadian Santa Claus.
Papa.
Hello.
What's up, mate?
Papa, the Canadian lap dancer.
We hear you, but we don't see you. Technical difficulties on your part?
I'm just
Or-
fixing my contact
I'm not
lens.
decent. I can't turn my camera on.
It's like, that friend that's really good at buying cars. It's like the person you want to take when you buy your new car, who's just really good at talking to the salespeople. That's what I need when I'm starting to do these deals. I need that person, that friend who's really good. When you go to buy a new car, they can just knock everything down and get you a free tote bag.
That's what's funny. And then they go into finance and they buy everything on the back end.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Oh,
the dealership
man.
makes all their money back.
Yeah, you load it up. You load it up on
warranty.
the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Do you need this undercoating?
Yeah. That's what they
Would you
do.
like
They fight
get
to
the
get the
special
best price, and then they
thing?
protect, lay down to protect what they fought for.
I had a,
Is the
What do you
same.
bought a new
want your
car and
payment to be?
Yeah.
yeah.
The tire
we can
protection.
stretch that out. To...
But yeah.
Blinker
It's-
fluid. I need extra blinker fluid.
Right. Very
John?
Fern.
Yeah.
Fern. Dude's here, but we haven't had any leg yet.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Say it again?
Dude's here, but we ain't had any leg yet.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Is he wearing the shorts?
One us late to the show, coming in hot after showing off his delicious peanut butter and jelly
Peanut
sandwich.
butter
Is that
and
what that
jelly.
was?
It was a delicious peanut butter and jelly. Yes, yes.
Hiding somewhere in the Midwest, deep in his bunker under his house, with some of the coolest action figure displays around, armed by home surveillance with cameras monitoring 24/7. It's the dude's nerdery.
Hello.
What
What's
shorts
up,
you
dude?
got on? What shorts you got on? Come on. What you got
I
on?
just got on pants. It's cold here today. It's a high of 41 here today.
Give us
Oh
the-
my
90
God,
degrees. here.
41.
Crazy.
It
Give
was
us-
like
give us-
90
give us-
degrees here today.
Yeah, it's like a
Ooh.
heat wave in San Diego right now.
That's too hot.
Crazy.
That's too hot.
Give us a little look. Little look-see. Give us
Oh,
a little
TRG?
look-see.
He wants
Nah,
to
I'm
see
not-
pants.
What's up, Dino?
He's ignoring me. He's ignoring me.
I just
You know-
got comfortable. I just sat down.
All right.
You're
Okay,
not
so
getting a
deep.
look.
I'll get up. I'll get up at some point to get. I got something tonight for what's in the box.
He's playing
I got
hard.
Okay.
something for what's in the box.
So,
Yeah,
so
you
you know,
know.
like last time I had done these custom Boba Fett's, and on the show I was like, if you leave a comment in the stream, you're going to be entered to win. And then I said everybody in the chat at that time was entered to win, and I need to give this away. That's what Dino's asking about. So if you guys will just indulge me a little bit, I actually did a wheel, but I recorded it. I did a screen record. And so as not to cut into our valuable toy talking time. So everybody who was in the chat that day got entered twice. And then if you left a comment, you got entered again for being in the comments. So let me just show you the results of that wheel. Dun, 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 dun.
Cool.
We get to watch a recording of the wheel.
Yeah.
You do it. Do you do it or are you
That's
doing
the
it
best
again?
part. So it came down to
Oh,
This
is
is
I don't,
this
I'm
is
confused.
this
I'm
is riveting. So is this
I'm
who
co-
died?
Is this a video or what? I don't understand what's happening.
What
it
is
actually-
like,
so the wheel
Cool.
came down to G-Force and Dandy 1981, and
We're
then
not
in
do-
the end, Dandy
going
won.
on?
does that mean Dandy
Congratulations,
gets to
Dan.
live? Does
Yes,
that mean
Dandy
he gets to
gets
live?
the
Boba Fett custom.
Boba Fett.
Oh, very nice. Very
Hold on
nice.
a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold
Yeah,
on a minute.
Awesome one.
Hold on a
I
minute.
thought I
Hold on a
would
minute.
too.
Hold on a minute. So the most exciting thing about a contest is the elimination wheel,
Right,
the
right,
tension,
right.
and the drama. You've recorded it off
Yes.
air and played
Right.
it for
I'm not going to
us.
do it twice
That's
because
all
that
good.
would just eliminate it. But
What the,
what I have
what the
is
You
I
can't do
have
it twice.
another
what the
one.
France is this?
I have another one
Dude.
that I made because I made two that day, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing again.
Okay,
So
okay.
everybody
That's
who's in the chat tonight is going to get
Well,
two
I
entries.
question
And-
the integrity of the results if we didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, because it was like there were all these names on there, and then all of a sudden there were 4 names, and then
I
there was
sped
2
it up.
names, and then there
You
were
can slow- I will send you the
Sure,
video and you
sure.
can slow it down.
didn't even know what's going on.
That's pretty
Even though-
magical how that happened. That's pretty magical.
It's
Pretty
You know,
magical.
there's a confirmation link you
says.
can send out. It's like a legitimacy link. They can just watch the replay.
Vern's getting nervous now.
Nope, but I did make
He's like,
another
what do you
one,
mean?
so I'm going to do
What do you
it.
mean
That-
legitimacy?
That was the best segment we've ever had. That was like the best thing we've ever
So I'm going to
done.
do it again.
That's going to be in the highlights reel. That one.
Hey, can we unbox toys but not show the toy at the end?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Tell you what, should we just record this stream and then just play it later? Join us to rewatch our stream that
I
we
was
recorded
thinking
2
about like,
hours ago.
should we do this on the show? But like, can you imagine how long it would take, right? Like I watched other streams where they do that elimination wheel, and it's like the whole show. That's all it is.
Yeah,
And,
but that's
but
the
you could
fun,
be-
isn't it?
But you don't have to
Some
do it
people
all
like
at
that.
once.
Yeah.
That's the
Do it
fun
over
bit of
the
it,
course
Vern.
of the whole show.
The tension. That's the fun
Like
bit.
it's like every
Am
5
I in?
minutes you
Am
do
I
one
out?
elimination, and then we like are talking, and then it's
Can
like
you
a
imagine how
break, and
long
then
that
there's
would
an
be if I did that like
elimination.
every 5 minutes?
You should,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
should just
Vern, what you did was way better. Don't worry, it was way better. It was way better. It was
And
way
this,
better.
and
Vern.
look, I'm actually going to do it again. So if you guys want to participate,
Oh, not another video. Oh, you're killing me here. You're
all
killing
right. So
me.
I did look. I don't want to redo that wheel because I think that it was like put everybody's names in there one time. I I screen recorded it while I did it, and if I redid it, I think it would be like unfair because that's what I did, right? So
Oh, yeah.
so this
Right.
next one that I'm doing, I will do it live.
Yeah.
right now. Now.
No,
Thank
no,
God for that. Not
no,
now.
because
Not now.
it's gonna take forever.
Not now. You're
Not
not doing
now.
it
And I
now,
don't
then.
know
So just
I don't know
just
how to
tease
get
this.
all
We're
the
gonna there's gonna be another quiz. It'll be sometime. We don't know when.
so if somebody knows how to get all these names from here into a wheel, I could do it.
Yeah, it's like
In Nightbot.
you have everybody do like a hashtag, like hashtag win or something like that. There's a program that you can do that just sees all the hashtags and it puts them into a spreadsheet.
Nightbot.
Do I?
You need Nightbot.
Yeah, but do I have to download like a program to do that?
No,
You have
no,
to
it's a free thing on. It's like a plugin or something like that.
All right,
It's
so
not-
we'll
just ignore me. I'll just keep saying what it is.
go ahead,
but just ignore
Salacious.
me.
Yes. What is
So
it
go ahead,
called?
Alicia. Sorry.
I was just saying it 3
Is
times.
Sean,
It's not-
is Sean even awake?
Right, I'm
No, I'm
going.
just listening. So
What is it, Salacious?
You pissed off the monkey lizard, man. He's gone.
I'm gone.
He's gone again. Is he pouting?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Say
I'm not. I'm here. Yeah. Is Sean alive or is he
Yeah.
dead?
Hey, Sean,
So-
Sean, are you there?
John,
Yeah.
is the llama
I'll put my
is?
heads up like this.
Is the llama? Is
I
the
think his
llama?
family's moving his arms. Like what's that movie?
No, I just been up. I got 4 daughters running around town, and I went to a bunch of Walmarts this morning. And I'm an old man, you know. And I filmed a review and edited it, and I'm just tired.
And he was in
Review,
Teenage
what-
Mutant
And
you
now I'm
film?
hanging out with you guys.
What'd
I'm
you film?
excited.
What'd you film?
It's the best stream ever.
I did the thing, man. I got the thing this week.
You guys
You
are
got
like,
the thing?
oh man.
Yeah, see this dude?
Oh,
He's on my
I
channel.
can't wait. Mine
Oh,
shipped.
but
Mine
he's
shipped.
cool.
I can't wait.
Let's just
But,
look at toys.
yeah, he's fun,
Dude,
man.
this wave is killer. I mean, just awesome. Except the fact that she looks like Damon Wayans and White Chicks.
Yeah.
This wave is just killer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, after opening him, I wish I could get them all, man. They are fantastic.
Yeah, dude.
18 degrees.
Woo!
He lives in Alaska.
I put my sweater on in here because
He lives-
the air
he lives-
conditioning is so cold.
He lives in Alaska.
So
yeah, man. I
Dino
got
knows what I did. All right, you guys, now I feel really bad.
Let's just look at toys.
Like, no, hold on, look at this. Left Coast is telling me that it's rigged.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what? Let me show you something
Console.
cool.
Wait, I gotta go. I gotta go get a toy that I just got, but it's in my other-
Everybody's got to go walk the dog.
yeah.
I gotta go get my dog too.
I'm going as well.
Poor bird.
Yeah, check your Walmarts because you can get these clone troopers. I picked up 2 of these for $5, man. Ahsoka's clone trooper,
What's
and I know Padawan cloaked. That's these are 5-inch because they're the Galaxy of Adventures.
you know, you could
but-
just put them kind of far in the background in a picture. And
Yeah,
just, you know what I mean? And they would just kind of, that's cool.
I got 3 of those now, and then I'm
That's
gonna
what you
send
did army
Vern
build
one.
because that the Ahsoka isn't that tall.
Yeah, and Boba Fett was in there too. $5, man. Check
Yeah,
your
I was
Walmart.
trying to
That's
find the
awesome.
Ahsoka one, and I can't find the Ahsoka one anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, she's
And
good.
I also
Hold
got
on.
this for $10. This is fits
Oh,
6
hey, we're
in.
gonna do pickups in a minute, guys.
The
Sean
Fortnite.
couldn't
Sean-
wait, dude.
Sean
Dude,
can't
Sean
wait.
is right
Hey,
now.
Sean,
Wait, wait,
I'll
wait.
go back
Hey, look at this.
Okay,
Sean
hold
can't
on.
No,
wait.
no, wait.
Sweet.
Sean power napped
Oh.
through the first 24 minutes of this show and then woke up and was like, here's all my chores for the week.
Yeah, sorry.
So I got Dandy 1981. Dan gave me a super sticker. So time for a head swap. Okay.
Oh, God,
That's
don't
all-
do
We
another.
got to see the trailer though.
Please
I
leave
like the
Rogue
trailer.
alone.
Yeah,
Leave-
don't.
You're very creative, but leave Rogue alone.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh no, who's it? Oh no, wait, who's it? Who's
Short
it?
and sweet.
Was
Yeah,
Thor
nice and short and sweet, salacious.
and the Frogman.
Oh,
Fun,
I like
man.
that.
Oh,
Throg
brutal.
man?
Brutal.
Throg? We got
I'm
Throg?
Look
excited
at-
to see this. That's rad.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah.
I like that one
Hey,
much better.
that'll
Yeah.
work.
You guys like that?
You know what?
I
I'd
dig it.
rather see Thor's head
Does the head
go
not fit
on Frogman.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
sure.
Can you
to be
put
honest.
these Thor on Frogman?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
do I
Yeah,
gotta
do
pay?
John
Thor on
for a
Frogman?
super chat.
It's not your best one, Vern, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not your best effort, is it? To be honest.
Well, look,
Some
that's
bad-
better than that Rogue stuff we got earlier, man.
Yeah,
Oh, there
I
you
wasn't
go.
keen on
Hold
that
on.
rogue.
There you go.
There you go.
And I do like that. I do
Now, if
like
we had
Yeah,
a
that.
that-
scarf or something, would be cool.
At least there was
When
no
I-
booty
My
touching.
scarf?
Yeah.
When
It
I
reminds
close
me
my
of
eyes,
Kermit
I
the
can
Frog
still see
at
Thor on
Christmas time.
Storm.
No, that looked
All
cool
right.
lifting the hammer. That was fantastic right there.
You like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Once Vern gets yours, no chance. It's all over. Game over.
Game over. And then look at this,
Game
Connor
over.
Fuller.
Game
Come on. Thank you very much.
Connor.
The stream was pre-recorded, dude, and you're still late. But here we go again.
This is what. Yeah. Yeah. This is. This,
We
is,
need another
or this
trailer.
this is what I meant. What were they doing in the cave? They just went in the cave. That was a bit pedo.
Yeah, that was like a
Another
Mortal
fantastic job.
Kombat finishing move right there.
Gotta let Iron Man.
Oh no, you're doing that a
You
bit
need
too
it.
quick.
You need
That's
some
it.
battle droids, man. Put some heads on battle droids.
Chewbacca. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, that worked.
Oh
That's
no.
That worked.
That's good.
That's rad.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
I actually want that.
Oh no! Didn't fit. He was hiding it.
That's like a cool what if right
Right?
there.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah.
All right.
What
was good.
if
That was
Chewbacca?
That was good.
And then
Welcome,
somebody's interested in
everybody.
these jiggly bits.
Welcome everybody to our show. Mikey.
It's in the stream yard. I think people are trying to tell me how to do this wheel thing, right? Like live.
No,
Who's
Just
tapping?
All right.
just do names in a hat, man. Your rules. What do you want to do, Vern?
All right.
What you want to do?
All right. So do you guys want to do some pickups?
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to
I
go
think
first?
Sean definitely did.
Sean's ready to go.
All right.
Come on, Shawnee.
There you go.
It's off,
Oh.
Sean.
I already went, but yeah, you see my
You're gonna go again.
Troopers. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, definitely check out your Walmarts and the Black Friday section as soon as you walk in, man. But you can't beat those guys. I got myself a little Fortnite arcade.
That is
And it
Yeah.
actually fits 6-inch.
6
figures.
inch.
Yeah, let me find somebody that's. Oh, here you go. A nice, attractive one. We got a Black
Yeah.
Widow, but you can see,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool,
nice.
man.
Nice.
Nice. I ordered one each too.
Does
Yeah.
that have a figure inside of it?
No, it's like guns or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And maybe I'll open that a little later and we'll check it out.
You know what'd
But-
be cool is to get something like that and then do the mock-up for the side panel for the Last Starfighter.
Oh, that's a
yeah,
cool
this
idea.
guy.
Yes.
And I think that's
That
all I
was
got this
good.
week, man. So,
Nice.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna show something real quick. Have you guys heard of the Next 17?
Yeah. A-Foot
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, so I got my E-Font on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on.
sick.
Can't put it in focus, but yeah,
It's
dude,
good.
and it smells like a TIE fighter.
Yeah.
What is it?
You get that nice fresh TIE fighter smell. But yeah, I love this stuff.
It's E-Foot man. I showed this off about 3 weeks ago on this very show, dude.
Yeah,
E-Font
yeah.
man.
So I was stoked that mine finally came in.
They're
So-
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So that's
Last 17 on Instagram.
next
Next 17.
Next 17. Yeah, next 17. Yeah, check it out. And then I have another box I haven't opened yet. Maybe I'll open it up on the stream.
Cool. Dude, you ready or Salacious?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, dude then.
I'm ready.
I'm just kidding.
I got
That's
some
what
good
you would do
stuff.
to me.
I got some good stuff. Do you want to see the big stuff or the small stuff first? Big
Why
or
don't you,
small?
why don't you
Start big or
Build-
start small?
build to a crescendo.
Start small then. Bob. Okay, I'll try and hide the camera. So, in the spirit of what you were just showing, Joey, in terms of bespoke custom vintage, this is from Mighty Jabba's collection.
Oh, look at that.
Dude, that's really nice.
So it's Mighty Jabba's collection on Instagram, and so it's these are 3 3/4 scale. So this is exact molds. It's Luke Jedi Knight, obviously, Jabba, and a holographic.
Now they're like
Delicious.
hard plastic, or how do they feel?
Yeah. So yeah, they're hard plastic and really well made, and he makes them himself. And he has sent me because he knows I'm a
that's
Salacious
beautiful,
fan.
too.
He sent me a polyclastic one, and he's going to he makes lots of cool stuff, and he's going to start sending me whenever he does different colors. He's going to do a Salacious for me. And
gosh, those are-
oh no, and
you broke it.
he makes a lot of cool. I'll just put this down for a second. He makes a lot of cool stickers and things. I bought some stickers from the past, but here is a cool
Oh man,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
gnarly.
Oh, yeah.
cross-sectional Java.
Yeah.
That's neat. Wow.
That is something else. Huh?
Huh.
So love those.
I
Let me
did
just
not
put him back
see
up.
the skeleton.
And,
in
and
the
he
clear
paints
Java.
those Jabbas himself, hand painted, right? When he does them, do them.
This one, this is in the mold. Isn't painted. This is
plastic.
the type of the plastic mold.
But
So-
the Jabba, the one that you're just showing,
He
that's
does
his
these ones as well. I haven't got one of
Yeah.
these yet.
No,
does
those
the-
are
yeah.
rad. I was watching how he makes those, a video of how he makes those, and he hand paints them, which is fantastic.
I think he only made about 50, and they sold out like straight away.
Yeah. They're great.
I got my first GI Action Force Kraken. So this is a very iconic. This is the British equivalent of GI Joe, Action Force, and this is the Kraken.
He looks cool.
Yeah, he's very, very cool. I've got the Build-A-Figure Bane here because I will be completing him today.
Yeah, that's nice.
So-
That's cool.
Right.
Large figure. Wow.
Ooh, there's he looks like a doll.
Paige from WWE was the first English female wrestler. So I decided I'm going to do a Paige focus. So I've got two more. These are WWE Elites, and they do a zombie series. So I got Paige in zombie
That's rad.
and Paige normal, and there's two more other variants of Paige that I'm getting. And I'm a bit of a UFC fan, so I started looking into this zombie line, and they do a Brock Lesnar zombie. So I got him as well. I thought you might like these ones, Vern. So they're pretty
Those are cool.
I don't normally collect wrestling figures. I like the vintage Hasbro ones, but I got a few new computer games because I'm going to start doing a bit more streaming.
I've got is it Advanced Warfare's last year's version, right? I have that if you want to
Yeah.
play zombies one night or something for fun. We could stream zombies. That would be fun.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
You're on. Yes.
Definitely.
Can I play?
Yes.
Do you have a PlayStation?
PlayStation?
I have a PS4. Yeah.
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 That's all you need. I think we can
Zombie
cross-play.
Night. Zombie Night. We've just created Zombie Night.
Yeah.
And I have an Xbox
Yes.
One.
That would be fun, man.
Back-
Zombies.
Zombie
with the,
night. Let's do
Monkey
it.
Boys.
Now, I think Vern may have just helped me realize that this is actually a fake, but it doesn't really matter.
Sorry.
I bought it on an eBay auction,
looks
and I got it
amazing.
very cheap.
It looks really good.
It's not a fake, it's a bootleg.
A bootleg, yeah. It's got SH figure arts in the instructions, but there's no hologram, and the joints are a bit loose. But actually, she's a
Yeah,
really
see.
nice. I've just did a short of her, and she's actually a really nice figure.
Yeah.
That's like Padawan's thing. Just looking on eBay, you have to be really careful, and
Yeah.
it's all about what you know. It's crazy.
Now, I don't know. Does that ring a bell to you? This may have only come out of it in England. So
Is that what you
It
drink
looks
your
like-
blood out of?
It looks like a toilet cup.
in the 80s,
This is
in the
a teacup, I think.
in the 80s, there was a range of yogurts,
Oh,
and they were made, and these were the pots. And there's an English custom toy maker called Nema Studios, and they've just brought them out as figures, Fiendish Feats. And I used to love these. As a little tiny monkey lizard, we used to smash these. So I thought, and I like supporting Nema. I've got a couple of their things before, so.
Oh, look at this.
This is I'm still collecting my Jedi. So on the face of it, looks like a pretty standard Jedi, yellowed card, nothing particular special, but it's actually a Taxuda, so made in Japan. So
Wow.
I got this from a Japanese eBay store, quite cheap. It's not a great condition. It wasn't.
No,
massive.
but it's still in great condition.
And just
one
one,
great color.
yeah, just one for the variant collection as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and I always buy these GW acrylics. Right, I bought a few multiverse figures, boys.
Just a few.
Yep. So I wanted to complete the Bane, so I got these. What's this line called? Oh, someone in
heavy
the
metal or something like that.
No,
Yeah,
it's not that. It's not that one. It's Last Night on Earth.
Okay.
So it was Wonder Woman, and then this one's cool because it's got Joker in a Joker's head look in a.
Oh, that's wild.
Whoa,
cool.
that's really cool.
Yeah. So
I
that
wonder if that
completes.
opens-
Wait, what figure is that though? What is
Batman.
Batman.
It's Batman.
that? With a W in the middle?
Yeah.
I think he's from the is that an insane asylum outfit or something? Is he not really Batman? He's somebody else dressed as Batman.
I don't know the comic well enough. We probably need Josh
Yes, we
Care
need
Bear
something.
to tell us. He's or Super John in the chat might be able to tell us.
I
'Cause
wish
he's a comic expert. And then I love Harley, as you know, and I wanted the shark, so I got the new Suicide Squad. I did watch the film. I didn't think the film was that good. It was average, but I got the Suicide Squad wave. Really, just for Shark. I quite like Polka Dot Man. He's quite cool. But I wanted the Shark and I wanted Harley. Peacemaker's quite cool.
Yeah, those guys are cool. So you're getting the Build a Shark one.
Yes. So I'll
Yeah,
build him tonight, actually. I'll build him later.
That's cool.
And then I got one more thing. Now, you know, I backed the HasLabs. I backed the G.I. Joe Sky Striker.
Yes.
They did do an Action Force version. Same sculpt, slightly different stickers. So I went looking for one, and I found one on eBay, and it was 30 quid.
Ooh.
And it's absolutely massive.
Cancel the HasLab.
Yeah.
It's absolutely immaculate. I mean, it's got a little bit of sticker wear.
The HasLab.
It's got a little bit of sticker wear. It's missing the engine bay bits. It's got all but one missile, I think.
That's wonderful.
That's cool.
It's a little bit of a clean. But
Yeah, that was an amazing toy when it came out.
the difference is obviously it's got the Action Force stickers, whereas the G.I. Joe one's got slightly different livery. But I thought I've got to get the vintage one to go with the new one, haven't I? Next to each other. I'm 30 quid. No one was bidding on it.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was.
No one was
No.
bidding on it. I was like, what? So there you go.
It must be.
Don't you like that though when you go to auction you bid and nobody else is bidding against you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I need to start.
Yeah, that's the
paying
best,
more.
especially when it's something that you really want.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hold on a second, dude. I'll get you in there in a second. But I got Fabulous Disaster here, and let me just. That's actually a scene from Avengers Endgame.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Chewbacca again. And
No,
this
that's
time,
not original. You already did Chewie.
Ultron.
Oh no.
Is he touching
Darn it.
boobs? Is he touching
Yeah.
a boob? What's he doing? Show us the camera. Show us
Oh.
on camera.
Oh yeah.
It looks like he's wearing a onesie. He's really
It
comfortable.
could be right.
Just did it. Yeah, just did it.
All right. Come on. All right. I think the dude's going to go next.
All right.
Dude,
So we got the Invisible Woman.
nice.
Nice.
So we can
Very
keep
nice,
her
nice.
in card.
Sue Storm.
I mean, ever since you said he looks like Damon Wayans in White Chicks,
I can't
unsee it now. I can't
Doesn't
unsee
it though?
I can't unsee it now.
Yeah, I seen a review this morning on one. and,
Did you see somebody did a head swap? They put the hair on a different head, put it back in the box. The person with the
no,
little
I
bullseye
didn't see that.
or whatever
Yeah,
on
the
their
hair.
head.
I mean, the hair's all right.
It was Artemis Prime, and he was saying her lips, are so bad. It's not even funny.
She's got like no eyebrows, man. Super weird. I like the body sculpt. I'm going to keep this in card, but I like the retro body sculpt.
So
it has the same lame shield as another. So it has
Was
this
it a Walgreens or who had that other one?
No,
Which
this
one's
was
better?
the super. So this is it came with this one, the super scroll.
Oh, there we go. I
Sue
wanted to see that.
Storm. So I am making a video of why this Sue Storm
Okay.
Sue Storm is telling me why this one needs to stay in card.
I like the outfit on the new one.
You
though.
like doing those shorts now, don't you?
Yeah, it's kind of
those
fun.
are funny, bro. Cracks me up.
You will
Oh,
let me out
thanks,
of the
dude,
box.
man. I'm glad I made you. Yeah, dude. I just having a little bit of fun.
It's just a bit of fun. Just
I
I
already-
think
I
you
already
should take
tried
it to
that
the next
yesterday.
level. Same
Just a bit of
voices,
fun.
everything, and just I will get you. And I would love it.
You will let me
But-
out of this box.
Yeah. Well, you can't even hold your accessory or something like that.
You
It
know,
was funny.
And I'm sure I will be able to hold this really well with my fist.
Yeah. Yeah, you got something there, man. You just got to keep up.
Yeah, I had fun with it. Both of them got to like 1,000 views. I mean, that was pretty cool.
I liked him, dude. I was a bit confused when I first saw what's he doing. What's he doing?
Well, wait do you hear me doing 2 female voices? But you know what I decided is that this one is my 13-year-old daughter, and then this one is my 16-year-old, and I'm gonna do them insulting each other as the 2 of them.
Oh,
Nice.
perfect. Yeah.
So that's what it's gonna be. I like this head sculpt better, and this I
Yeah,
mean this
it is a good head
body, the paint on this is cool, but like this head sculpt is
That's
great.
good.
So, but like I just don't want to open like this one's so good in card, but I would like to take this head and put it on
And swap it, yeah.
that
I
body,
can
yeah,
totally-
on that body. But it does have the same. So it has the same shield effect, which has just like grooves in it, and you have to. And she's got, an outward hand, and then the grooves fit into the hand, and you can do it, but it's like, why is it? It does take some trial and error to figure out, which way the grooves go. And did I get it? No, and I'm not going to do that for 20 minutes. But like, why? You know what I mean? It should not be that difficult to get it in the hand and have it stick.
Well, dude, sometimes you have to have a little
There you go.
fumble, don't you? So sometimes you have to have a little fiddle.
Nice.
That's not okay.
But anyway, so she has the same accessory, but she does come with 2 extra hands. So, but the only thing that's a bummer. So this is the this is the repack of the Scroll Wave one, but the Scroll Wave one came with Herbie.
Right.
So how much cooler would this be if it was Herbie in there?
Are you
that
taking?
would
Are you
be-
taking them? Are you taking her out of the card? Are you taking them off the card?
I'm
or-
keeping this whole wave in card, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some offerings to the toy gods and hope that I can find some of these figures on clearance because I do want to open them. Like Sue, I'm good in card, but this I got to have one of these out, man. Look at this fat astronaut.
That's
He
cool.
is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
And
that
then,
one.
and then he's got his. So what he does is he's called Psycho Man, and he basically has this analog. It's like it's a feelings beeper basically, where he can make you feel like extreme feelings with his feelings beeper.
I want it
But
now.
look at him, dude, man. Look at how cool this is. So I
cool.
definitely need this one out.
Run's gonna have the whole wave next week.
I want it now.
No, but dude, look at this. I need this one out. So I definitely got to get a second of the High Evolutionary.
Do you need that one to go with Galactus?
Yeah, all these
All
are
of
going to
them,
go with
yeah.
like you need the whole thing to go with
Oh
Galactus. And then
shit!
wait, hang on. The other one, to me, this might be. I need a second one of this because I have to open this. This could be figure of the year.
That's cool.
That is
Look
actually
at the
good looking.
flames on the neck and the hands, man. Coming off the head too.
Oh, he's got to come out of the packet, ain't he?
Yeah, that's why I got to get another because I'm gonna have. So my thought is I'm gonna have this whole wave, all the cards up together, and then the Galactus is so tall. I have my table there, which had been my Lego table
Yeah.
with my piles of shame. But what I'm thinking of doing is having Galactus go on that table, and then I'm gonna have all these cards up on the wall behind Galactus, and then I'm gonna get some types of shelves to build like around Galactus too to put a bunch of like X-Men figures, and then have a bunch of these out too.
Nice.
That's my tentative plan. We'll see.
Nice.
Lefko says you were slapping the toy gods in the face by keeping them on the card.
No, dude, you got to keep. But I'm gonna get. Well, I mean, Christmas is coming. These are gonna come on sale.
He's making plenty of offerings. Don't
That's
worry.
true.
He's making plenty of offerings.
Let me grab it. All right, who wants to play? What's in the box?
Yeah.
What's in the box?
What's in it?
right.
It's Marvel Legends.
What's in the box?
Jibber Jabber's here. JT's here.
What's up, guys?
Okay.
Hey, JC.
Sleeping Collectibles.
No sleeping.
What's up?
Okay. All right.
Mikey.
Oh my god.
What's in the box?
Is it one of Mrs. Dude's sex toys?
No.
Oh,
But look at how that's packed.
Oh yeah.
No.
Wait. All right. So it does have bubble wrap on top, but
that's it.
Well, he wrapped it around it.
I guess they did wrap
It's
it.
all right.
Okay.
It's all right.
It's better than I thought. Okay, dude. The way it first looked, it looked bad. Oh damn.
Is it damaged?
No, I think it's okay. Look at that.
Nice. Nice.
And how nice is it? This one's 22, just like the others.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, it's more of a deluxe
Amazing.
figure, right?
I need.
Massive, yeah.
Okay, so I need to get this one for sure too. A second, because I definitely got to open that.
I need to get
That's one
them.
of my all-time favorites right there. The thing.
Wow, dude, what a figure, man!
How
Well,
heavy is it?
That was a fun episode of What's in the Box. That worked out.
That's cool.
Is it? How heavy is it?
It's heavy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dense guy. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, comparatively, you can feel it.
It's got some girth, any.
Wow. Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
When you grip it in your hands, you can really appreciate it.
So let's just say something.
I want to
gripping it in his
say
hand?
you all day. I want.
Parallel Disney's here.
What's up?
Hello, Barrow.
Blue Harvest.
What up, Blue Heart? What's up, Mark?
She's going for something because
Oh,
Yeah, I like the action hair that she has. You know, it's not the hairspray
Yeah.
hair, it's the action hair.
You know what the first thing this makes me think of though is like Farrah Fawcett. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Like that feathered, layered hair. Yeah.
Now you see how the dude is expertly handling her, rotating her, using her legs. If it were Vern, he'd have his hands all over her boobies.
Expertly.
Like, every little chance, it'd be like touching the boobs, like totally unnecessarily. Like, oh, there you go, boob touch again.
Hold on. Let's go back.
So I'm
Hold on
pretty
a second.
excited though about this short because what I've had this thought for 2 days now, and what I keep doing is writing down insults that my daughters say to each other, and I'm just going to change them into insults like between these two figures.
What I'd like to point out is Salacious calling me out for how I handle my figures and just showing off his background.
It's my special lady friend. What's the problem?
There you go. I'm having more fun.
So I have every figure from this wave now except Mr. Fantastic, and he is on his way. He shipped yesterday, and then who knows when we'll get the two Hasbro ones.
Where did you buy them? What site did you buy them from? Directly from?
I got these 6 from Target, and then the 2 I grabbed from Hasbro Pulse because they were exclusives.
Cool.
And the 2 exclusives there were the like crystal clear Sue Storm, and then the Johnny Storm in the Fantastic Four uniform, but with like some flames coming off of him as effects, which I did order 2 of those for sure.
Nice.
Already.
So is it one to open and one to have an inbox?
Yeah, because when you have the cards like this, I get just as much enjoyment out of the card as I do opening them.
Oh yeah, so do I. I love the card art. I like the card art.
And I love having
I
them
like
posted
my
up
card
and
art
looking at
going
them.
into the trash.
And I was thinking about this the other day, guys, is what part of it is it's like there's a like with a syringe, like before you decompress a syringe, there's a certain amount of, it's like unlimited force potential, right? And I feel in a sense before you open an action figure, that's what that is like the joy is like captured inside. So when you hold it, it's like you could feel it like pulsing and wanting to come out, but like you keep it in there, and so it's like delaying joy in a sense.
We're
like,
talking about injecting stuff, dude. What?
Yeah, no, but
Is that what
you
you're
guys
talking
know
about?
what I'm saying, right? Like this contains all that joy of opening up and sniffing it and playing with it. So it's like it's just potential joy that's in here,
yeah.
and then as long as you don't open it, it still contains that, which is really cool. That's part of why I like
Toy philosophy.
No, I recently had Metallica McFarlane toys inside the card, and the card got really brittle and started breaking. So I took out the Metallica figures, and I was really sad because I was like, oh shoot, I'm taking them out. They've been in there for so long. It's obviously a damaged card, but I felt kind of sad. But I'm like, all right, now you're here.
I'm making a new segment video. Tantric toy collecting with the dude.
Yeah, something. Hey, anyways,
All right, wait. So I have another. I
the love of
actually
Ruckus,
wanted to ask
hello?
you guys. I had an important question
Like
for you. What
Go on, dude.
are you? Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
All right. Which one you got?
What
Oh,
is it? I don't know.
the
What's the difference?
extra Halloween candies.
Is it a big
Oh, I
one
don't
or a
have any.
small one?
You got the flat. Here, why don't we? I'll do this. Boy. So just curious, like which one? Which one you got? You got this one?
I ain't got any.
Okay, or
I
do you
ain't got
guys
any of them.
prefer these?
Oh, that's a tough call.
Are you saying which one would we rather have?
Yeah, so let's say you can have 5 pounds of Reese's cups, right? Because they are
I
different
think the small
size,
ones.
right? So if you could have 5 pounds of one of these, which style would you go with?
I would
I
take
go
the
with the
smaller
bigger-
ones.
Yeah, I go with the bigger, flatter disc.
I'll go with more chocolate.
Whichever is the
smaller.
biggest one.
Well, but
I
you
would
get
take the
5
smaller
pounds.
one.
You get 5 pounds of each, no matter what. So it's like,
Oh.
which style do you prefer?
Yeah, I think the more peanut butter one. I like a lot of peanut butter, so it's like the flat disc.
The one
It's
I can
about the
shove it.
ratio. You're
The
right,
one I
dude.
can
It's about the
shove it
ratio.
in my mouth.
I would have to take the smaller ones because you can eat one and still keep your hands free.
How small of hands do you have? Vern?
Well, you got the bigger one. You got to hold on to it while you're taking bites. The other one is like a one bite. You got your hands free.
Look at this.
Take a bite. You still have to hold it. All right. Anyways, back to
God, buy into it. Just do it live. Do it live. Go on. Show us. Show us. Show
back to
us.
Josh.
Go
Back
on.
to Josh.
Go on.
Back to Josh's comment.
One
Go
small step for man. One
Go
bite
hands
for-
free. Go hands free. Go hands free. Hands free.
You still got to put it back in your hand.
Nope.
There we go.
Oh my
You did it.
I could have sworn that fell on his lap, from what I saw.
All right. I'm gonna
Plus,
do my
there's
pickup.
there's a drink that I make. It's like a chocolate Kahlua drink, and I use those bigger ones for garnish. Bam,
Nice.
it's great.
Mm.
It
Mm.
tastes great with it too.
Well, that
Right.
sounds good. Would it mask chloroform?
It would. You can use that for your special lady
Chloroform.
friends.
Perfect.
Oh, because that's what you usually do to Bob when you want to order something, huh? All right. So thrift store shopping.
Take
Yes.
a drink.
Oh,
Ooh.
And check this out. It was everything's still sealed in there. Oh
wow,
my gosh.
Crazy.
$10.
nice.
$10.
Yep.
Oh, you little bugger.
That's nice.
Is that Goodwill?
Yeah.
Oh, you little
Then
bugger. Oh,
pick up
yeah.
these candy
I've got those.
dispensers.
Yeah, I like those. I collect those. Yeah.
Those are cool.
had a Boba Fett.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got this guy.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh,
Wow, you got that at a thrift store?
No, the other one was thrift store. This is was a trade I did with a guy here in town who needed a shock trooper, and I had one, so we did a swap.
Awesome.
Nice.
And
Nice,
then
man.
GameStop had these up really quick recently,
Yeah,
so I picked up
that's a
another
great
one.
figure. That's a great figure.
Those are
Um,
great. And
yeah.
I love the flame effect. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, it was one of my favorite figures from the
What,
year so
does that
far.
flame effect fit on a boba? Because that would look really cool, or on Django.
You know what,
actually, that would look really cool on Django with Mace
Yeah,
Windu.
I haven't tried it, but I will now that you mentioned
Get
it.
on it,
It's a good
Vern.
idea. I picked this guy up,
Anakin.
Yeah.
Anakin.
That's great.
Anakin.
and
Drop
then
Anakin.
He doesn't like sand.
I don't normally do a lot of vintage
TBC?
collection, but I did get these,
Oh,
Yeah,
you gotta
they're
get it.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I was kind of glad to pick
They're
those ones up.
they're a great pair.
That's it for me.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
That's a
Alright.
good
Very
week.
nice. Very nice.
Oh no, that's not it. Did you guys see like the picture that I did earlier in the week? I did bring these up. I wanted to show them off. These were from the 99-cent store. They had these little candy dishes, which I thought were kind of cool. So I ended up
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
getting one of each of the characters.
Yeah. Can you?
I know they've probably been out like every year, right?
How big are the candies? Can you put them in your mouth in one go? Or
Are they-
Yes, and
they're-
you
hold
can
it
keep your
with
hands
one
free.
hand.
You can keep your hands free afterwards.
hands free
This
candy.
is like one of my
consumption.
favorite one, I think.
Oh, that
yeah.
one's cool.
Yeah, that's
good.
funny.
That one's
That's
cool.
good. That's good.
And then
They look like they
the
could be like drinking chalices.
Right. Yeah, you
Something
can
like
use
that.
it
I
for
haven't-
double duty.
I haven't pulled the
Yeah,
the
Yoda.
candy that I'll probably never eat out, but then they had
You
this.
drink
weird-
Yoda.
Does he even look like Yoda? No, right?
No.
He looks like
Hey,
from
that, you know what? That's not a bad idea, dude. It's like you put your eggnog in there. They're like eggnog
Yeah.
chalices.
He looks like the
You're going to be
leader.
drinking like lead paint probably too, because.
What's a little bit of lead paint? Come on, we're all
Oh.
80s kids.
And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
this came in today too.
Oh
Wow.
Oh,
So-
P came out. P came
Did-
out.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this is like a calendar box. So what it is you get your
And the
2022
The
calendar.
box is cool.
Yeah, the box is like really neat, and then each one of the months has like a different.
That's rad. It looks
Picture?
super
Yeah.
retro.
Then it comes with these 2 8x10, and they're kind of
that's cool.
cardboard.
Oh,
That's cool.
nice.
Yeah,
So
I
that's not
think
bad.
Disney.
If you
is
get those
changing.
autographed at like a con, that would be real.
That would be really cool.
Nice.
But look at
nice.
that. I mean, just
Yeah,
for
the
the
box is rad.
for
Yeah.
the box.
You could
Yeah,
hang that on the
Yeah.
wall, man.
seriously.
That box is nice.
It almost seems like they've gone all
What's on
in
the
on
back
the
of it?
original
What's
trilogy.
the back of it? Is there like a ledge that you could hang that with, or?
It's a box where the calendar's inside. So theoretically, if I wanted to, I could like just probably poke a hole back here to like
Yeah.
hang
It's a
it.
calendar in a box.
Yeah, it's a calendar in a box is what it is. And then you get those little
So step
Uh,
one is you cut a hole in the box. Is that what you're saying?
yeah. You
Get
can
a,
put
vinyl,
one.
get a vinyl record frame.
I mean,
What's the
that's like
finger?
that's a poster that those retro things. I would take that and hunt down Mark Hamill and have him sign that.
Yeah, dude.
Right? That would be
You know,
really
it,
cool.
It just looks
to
so
do.
signable, you know.
Yeah, don't put a hole in the box, man.
No?
Don't put a hole in it.
Yeah, I got that on Amazon and they were like $18.
That's rad. That really?
Yeah, $18
That's,
on
that's a
Amazon.
great pickup. It looks super cool.
So that was actually it. Except for I did get this Tauntaun from Goodwill also.
Oh,
In a bag, $5.99. I got that little medical
Wow.
droid and then a bag of other stuff that I don't know what I'm going to do with.
That's cool.
very nice. I like those Tauntauns. You can shove stuff in them. You know?
So you can hide your Reese's in there.
Sean looks really small today.
You know, your camera is set up kind of weird too, but it's because you wanted to show off your background.
It's just that the toys are big. That's all.
Okay, Jonathan Redmond says the flame effect only really fits on the incinerator gun.
On Johnny.
The worst figure for Articulate. I will keep him in the box. Oh, there's 2 different versions of the Yoda goblet. All right.
Can everyone join my
Oh, holy
campaign?
wow.
We all want to see what dude is wearing, whether he's got short. We want to see a bit of leg. If you want to see a bit of leg, please write leg in the chat now. Do it. Put leg in the chat if you want to see a bit of dude's leg.
No
We
one.
normally do it every week. We normally
No
get it. He likes doing it. He just wants to put the build up. He likes
No
the
one.
attention.
Yeah,
Put leg in the
He's right.
chat now, please.
I do need to figure out a loop.
Put leg in the chat, everyone. Dandy's done it.
Hold it in the chat.
Left coast, put leg, please. Mikey,
Oh,
put leg
everyone's
in.
gonna put it in now.
Connor, please put leg in.
Yeah, help us
There
out.
you go.
No,
go.
hashtag team leg.
Team leg. G-Force. There you go.
Look, come on.
This guy's boob. No, put leg. Not boob, not boob, put leg.
I think he's got to take the dog out again.
Leg.
Salacious, what was the name of the custom Jabba figure maker again?
A Mighty Jabba's collection.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
He's got an Etsy store and he's on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
I
Brilliant.
think
He's
he's
got a
trying to
YouTube
convince
channel as
somebody
well.
to come on camera.
Just put the head on.
So, anybody watching anything? Disney Plus came out with some new shows. Anybody watch them?
I watched the
Oh,
Boba Fett episode thing.
Yeah, I
That was
tried
cool.
watching that last night and I fell asleep. But I've been
Yeah, that's good.
I've been binge watching on Hasbro the Transformers cartoon.
Yeah.
I've been
original.
binge watching those things.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
stop.
I saw the Boba Fett. I thought that was actually really cool. Can you imagine if it really was like if they really did do what they had planned and made these like elite stormtroopers out of the Boba Fett?
Yeah, I know that would have been cool.
Hello. Who's
They
that?
ran out of supply
Who's
supposedly.
that? Who's that? Hello.
Hi.
The dude put a wig on.
Hello.
He
Yeah.
forced me to do it.
I
Is-
don't
is
force
it-
you. Get out of
Is
here.
it, is it Lily?
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi.
Lily.
Why don't you
Hello,
jump in?
Lily.
Why don't you jump in there? You'll probably
Hi,
be much
Lily.
more entertaining.
Lily, come and join the stream because come and join the stream. You'll be good at this. Come and sit down. Join the stream.
Everybody in the chat, say hello.
We're just talking about what we've been watching on Disney Plus. Come and tell us what you've been watching on Disney Plus.
Well, we watched the Shang-Chi movie last night.
Me too.
Oh, that was great.
you like
yeah.
it?
My dad did not like it. He said it was like
No?
every other Marvel movie. And every
Oh,
movie.
he's
Oh.
moody.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
How would
good.
you rank
Disney,
it?
yeah.
How would you rank it out of 10 space bananas? 10 being good and 1 being not good.
Like an 8.5, maybe.
Wow.
Definitely worthy. Now the end was like every other Marvel movie,
Sure.
Yeah.
but the story and the build up was amazing.
But tell me
I like
one other Marvel movie that they went and sang karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the
Right.
big
Captain Marvel?
dragon.
Iron Man
Iron Man.
on the plane.
Oh, when they were on the plane.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
How long is the Boba Fett documentary?
Like 20 something
22
minutes.
minutes. Or
Oh,
something,
okay.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
All right, come on.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Eternals?
No.
No,
yeah.
he doesn't really want to go see it. He says it doesn't look that good. So we're just gonna rent it.
We're getting all the gossip here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so,
throw me out.
so far, our
Yeah,
biggest.
it's
so
like
far,
you just need your own movie review channel. That's what you need.
What's it really like when you see all these boxes sitting on your porch every day?
Yeah.
A lot. Probably. I don't know actually. But he has like a huge amount of action figures. There's action figures all the way back here, over this whole huge shelf. There's some in the storage. It's everywhere. He has a
Oh,
lot of action figures.
now, Lily, your father told us that you really, really like action figures, and he used to buy you girl action figures as a kid, X-Men. But we reckon he was just buying them so you'd have them in his collection when you were older. Is that true or not?
I don't know. My sister and I actually used to enjoy them when we were little, but I don't use them anymore. So,
But he still buys them for you, doesn't he?
yeah. But then I like, oh, thank you, and then he'll take them and put them in a display. He has a display upstairs too.
They're right here whenever you want them.
Yeah.
I kept
What
the
is your
boxes for
favorite
you.
figure?
He still
On
has the
the shelf.
boxes of them.
What do you think is your favorite figure out of all of those figures in it?
I like the Spider-Man one. This one. I don't know if you can see it, but
That's the zombie hunter Spider-Man?
I haven't seen What If, so I don't know.
No.
But he's wearing like Doctor Strange's cape. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
it.
that's him.
and then these ones are cool up here.
The
I don't know,
Infinity
they're-
Saga.
Yeah, those are cool. But yeah.
Now, how often does Mr. Dude wear his special shorts around the house? Those checkered ones. Is he wearing them now? He won't show us tonight.
No, he's not wearing them. He's
What?
wearing his Cubs sweatpants.
That's no good. That's no good.
Yeah. Who built the Lily? Yes, I was the
built-
one who built the lightsaber. It was pretty
And
cool.
Do you get to keep the lightsaber in your room or is it over here?
I don't know where. I think my dad has it. I think he has it. Do you have it? He does have it.
Yours is right here.
You changed it.
Maybe.
You changed it.
Oh
You
my
bought-
gosh.
Here it is.
Which one is it?
But you can't really see it because it's white. But I had a totally different design.
Yes, and he changed it.
But yeah, this is what it looks like. I
Let's do it.
don't like this wheel. And then he has his down here somewhere too. So.
Hashtag leg.
Have you got any funny stories you can tell us about your dad?
She's got a lot.
It
That
depends
means.
on what kind of story.
Embarrassing things.
Don't look at him.
That's a play to you. Watch
I
it.
remember he used to like tell us that he had all these action figures in storage, and then he kept like getting more and more now, and he has a huge collection. He does a lot
These
of
were all
crazy
in
things.
storage, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Does Mrs. Do tell it? Does Mrs. Do? Does your mom tell him off, Lily?
3
Shit.
minutes, 1 lily and a monkey lizard, 5 stars.
It's a new show.
This is fun.
That's it.
I used to
Does-
think this is like weird that my dad would have like a live stream with a bunch of other dudes, but now it's kind of fun.
What are you
Good.
doing? Come on.
I think we've got a new. We've got a
I
new
think we got a-
host. We've got
Yeah,
a new
you
host.
got a new member on there.
Fun.
The
Yeah.
chat.
I don't know why you do it so much.
I think we've got a new host here.
All right. I love you, bud.
Okay,
Go
fine.
bring mom those towels.
All right.
Mwah.
I'm
Thanks for
going.
hanging out.
All right,
See you,
take
Lily.
care.
See you,
Good to
Lily.
see ya.
Bye.
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 That's awesome.
Bye. Bye.
Nice.
Where did they go?
Rolando
Where did
Flores,
what go?
hello. Imperial
what's up?
Communiques.
I
watching
think.
in
I think. I
incognito.
think we've. I think we've just found our brand new segment, haven't we? We need a. We
Yep.
need a Lily. We need a Lily update once a week.
She always makes fun of me and calls me a weirdo for talking
And-
to other old men about toys.
Connor here, he's got a point. She would probably actually be on time.
Yeah, she can
Yeah.
start the stream. She can start the
Oh,
show.
wow. Wow.
Oh, I probably
was
should have
good.
changed my. I probably should have changed my backdrop then. Sorry.
That really does need to be a segment, guys. Like,
Well, that's why I didn't
That's a
make it
sh-
full screen.
Dude, this needs to be a segment, dude. Could be good fun. Stories from the Dude household by Lily
Yeah.
once a week.
I'll have my daughter on next week on my
Yay.
channel.
Oh, cool. That'll be
Good
cool.
fun.
One of
Good
them.
fun segment. Good
You know,
fun
we could
segment.
just do an episode where it's just all our kids.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? And they're just sitting in for us.
Yes.
Well, I don't think that'd be a good idea. Well, but it'd be all right if you had your kids do it, but I'd have to replace myself with Pilly Yum Yum. You wouldn't want that. That'd just be
Or
chaos.
something.
No, Suspicious Ron could do it.
You don't want suspicious Ron. Have a look at him.
How is Ron?
Blue Sasquatch.
I'm not
There he
feeling my
is.
best, to be honest, mate. I'm not at my best.
Not your best. He sounds
so,
kind of
so you guys have pretty big collections. Like, what was your first delve into collecting? Like, what was did you start with Star Wars? Did you start with Marvel? Like, did you start with comic books? Like, what did you guys start with when you guys did decide to get
Well,
into it?
Star Wars wasn't around when I got my first toys.
He's old.
He's an old man.
Jerry. He's
Well,
old.
the first toys that I remember having as a kid were Mego superhero, and I think the first ones that I ever got were the Hulk and Iron Man. And I don't know what happened to Iron Man, but this is the Hulk.
Yeah.
So this is 1974 about.
Could that be?
And I had almost all of like the superheroes, and then Mego had this like the knights, like the Black Knight, Sir Lancelot. I had those too, and then I had a bunch of DC of the Megos. When we moved to the States from overseas, being in the military, you're allowed a certain amount of weight in your containers. So a bunch of my stuff never made it to
Oh
the States.
shoot! Really?
Yeah.
And you can never bring them there, so they just stayed over there. You can never ship them back over.
No. I mean, you had like one shot to ship your household
Wow.
over, and I remember it was like almost. I did bring like some of my stuff in the crates, and then it was like anything I could carry in like a carry-on, basically. So I had a bunch of like figures shoved in. I don't know if you remember these like these old tennis bags. They're like Half Moon or whatever, and they would zip. And I had a bunch of these just shoved in there, and I had them on the plane. We flew through Alaska, right, and all this stuff into California, and those are the toys I had.
And then they invented the wheel.
Yes, and then they invented the wheel. But it was so Mego, the superheroes were like my first.
How about you, Sean? Like, what did you start collecting first?
Mine was Star Wars all the way, and then what got me back. It's always been Star Wars, and then I got a Voltron It was one of the last toys I got when I was a bigger kid, and of course I got
Nice.
into
Look at that.
He-Man. But what kicked me into this round was this guy came out, and I saw the prices on eBay. And I thought, oh crap! If I don't get one of those now, I'll never get one. And then General Grievous.
I love that Grievous figure. I love the Grievous figures. I think they're great.
That's a great figure.
Yeah,
yeah. That was one of the questions that I always have for collectors, because you guys have such great collections. I always want to know, like, what was the first line that you guys actively started collecting? That's interesting to me.
Definitely Star Wars. Because I was doing what you're doing now. I wanted my old Star Wars back, and then the retro collection came out, and I was all in on that.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started collecting the Black Series, and then I went to the vintage collection because of the cards.
Yeah.
Because the nostalgia is just there. And then then Marvel came and everything else.
Left Coast is saying he has an AFA graded stick and hoop from my era.
It's like pushing it down the street, like on the
Oh yeah, and I did have the $1 Million Man too. You know how his arms would open. I had one of those as a kid and stuff.
Yeah, we were just looking at Geek Strong's collection of the $1 Million Man. Yeah, those were. I like anything back from the vintage eras that just had super amount of playability, like that line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, them things.
Yeah, those are cool.
His arm though.
Yeah, because my brothers were collecting the big doll G.I. Joes, and I was the one playing with the Star Wars. I don't know if those are the same as Action Man overseas. The G.I. Joe dolls. You guys know about those?
JT. Sorry. Get to JT.
Can't stick. Dream of the hoop.
I thought it was funny.
See, there's some other people my age that remember that we played with dirt and rocks.
If I could only dream, JT. If I could only dream.
So
you guys have any offerings for the toy gods?
I want to make Shark Man, and I'm gonna finish Bane off.
Whoa,
okay,
crazy.
I'm gonna open probably that Anakin Skywalker because I want to see how bad the articulation actually is.
It's good, man. I got mine posed wearing I think it's Mace Windu's robe. I'm not sure whose robe that is, but you're gonna love him. Oh no, that's not the right one, is it?
Hey, so what I did want to ask though, so on the teaser card, I said we were going to rewrite Star Wars. So I wonder how many people are actually here to figure out what I was talking about. I know I didn't plan a game or anything.
Well,
like that.
we didn't even know what you were on about. So how does anyone in the chat know?
Can I read? I'm going to pull it up. I want to read aloud what Vern wrote, and I would like us all to decipher this. So just give me a second.
Well, I already know I can say it in a sentence.
This is a game. This is a game in itself. Just trying to interpret.
Okay. 3 men and A, like a capital A, lowercase a, together. 3 men and monkey lizard. Is all new. It's all new this Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. 6 p.m.
Lincoln Logs.
Eastern,
that's
11
what
UK.
I would build for
and
the
this
former
time,
Star Wars figures to fight.
Sean, stop going off on a bloody tangent.
I'm reading the chat.
Take a drink. Take a drink if you're playing at home. Sean tangent.
Sean just had a moment again.
No, that's when I bypass.
Dude, start again because this was really funny. Start again.
All right. And this time, all right, 3 men and A monkey lizard is all new this Saturday at 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 11. And this time it's a surprise dude game. So going in, help rewrite Star Wars. Not that it needs it. Joining in the fun.
Wait, what time did he send it? What time? What time did you send that,
Dude, all right, so I think we found the answer based on the time. This is actually great detective work. So we know what Vern must have been doing about 2 minutes before he sent this tweet.
422.
Oh, yeah.
Very suspicious timing for this tweet.
Hey, listen. So, in my defense, now I realize Twitter's been trying to get me to sign up for this Twitter
Oh, the
Blue,
blue crap.
where you
What
can
is that?
edit your tweets. Right, you pay like a monthly fee, and apparently you can go in and re-edit your tweets and stuff like that. So they probably have been reading all of my misspelled tweets. Going, this guy really needs this.
But
Twitter Blue.
that's a thing. That should be your thing now. You should never spell a tweet correctly now. You can't. Don't ever spell anything correctly.
I think that's already been. I think that's been his thing. I think we're there.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you guys finally figured it out.
So this was a mystery episode. This is like what? I'll just go with it. Just go with it.
So
what-
See what happens.
So what
So
is
here's
what
my
is-
idea. Okay,
What, all right. So what is the game
So-
or the topic for the week?
so it's not really like it's not going to be a spreadsheet thing. There's not going to be like a list or anything. But I was just curious
okay.
because there's so much like this mixed feeling, right, on this last trilogy.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that The Force Awakens, I really liked that one. When I saw it in the theater, it really, to me, I had to watch it like multiple times. It gave me a really good feeling to watch it. And I know that probably it was because it was to me, it was like a updated tribute to A New Hope in my mind, right? So I know
liked it
that
the
like
first time I saw it too.
yeah, so it's just the
When I
longer you
was-
spend
when I
in
was,
it,
like,
like
2
you
years
think
old.
like, oh, what could they have done differently? What could they have done differently? So here's my challenge. Could we, if we were the writers that had to come up with a new trilogy, what would we come up with?
Good game.
Now, would we have to stick with Rey or the
No,
character
no,
from The Force
no.
Awakens?
No.
They just said, hey, we want to do an updated version of Star Wars. We're going to kind of continue the story.
Yeah. What I would have done is Anakin would have figured out a way to recreate life, and it would have became something like Rey. Like he wanted to bring Padme back to life so bad and desperately he wanted to save her life. And he somehow created life through like Padme, just like Anakin was formed. I mean, and Rey would have been like a reincarnation of Padme. And I think that would have been pretty wicked cool.
You would have stuck with that original kind of idea of like there's a Rey character who's got like some Force abilities. Would she be like have like arbitrarily left on some deserted island or planet?
She was going to be a mix.
Yeah,
I think The Force Awakens left the seeds for that to happen, and that's why it's so good. And then The Last Jedi came in, and
well, here's the thing that I like about here. I'll get into like the beginnings of what a story would be, but what I like about The Mandalorian is that you see the demise of the Empire, right? It's like you see the they're still there, but it's like everything is being like sold off. Empire people are working with smugglers now to so I think what would be interesting for me to see in let's just say The Force Awakens is because when we saw Force Awakens, we saw the First Order just in full power, right? They're in full power, full funded. What would be cool to see is the demise of Leia, because she's a senator now, or she would have been a senator, but the backlash of her being Vader's daughter, I think would have like messed her up.
It would have been
That was in blood.
I can see that.
That was in blood. That was that novel. That was in one of the novels, Blood.
That would have been interesting.
What's it called?
Bloodline.
Bloodline.
Bloodline. Yeah, it would have been cool to start it out like that. To start out with, like everybody hates or Luke tries to bring the Jedi. Nobody wants the Jedi back because I think that would have been great to start out with that. Like start out with a really horrible time for Leia and Luke, and the comeback of the Empire.
Yeah, I think that I do like that idea because I was thinking something very similar, but in my version, I would have had something like a resemblance of like the Jedi Council, where Luke is kind of like the head of the council, and he's brought up these other like Jedi, but there's still that thing that, hey, you were Darth Vader's son. So they're just waiting for his turn. and then maybe as the story goes along, you have another Jedi who's actually a dark Jedi who's trying to frame Luke while he's secretly building like the Return of the Empire, but he's making it look like it's Luke doing it.
Yeah. And the one thing I think I would have brought Thrawn in somehow. Maybe that's not popular, but it would have been cool to see Thrawn at least in that first movie.
We're getting them.
Yeah,
They're going to make that look. They're going to make the sequel trilogy look beautiful through TV shows.
Yeah, I mean that the Mandalorian is
it's
just
not possible. It's not possible.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
So hold on, let's see.
I think they can make. I think they can
look
make
at this
the
idea.
era look
Because they're
good.
cloning, you know, they were cloning in the last season of The Mandalorian and showing us Snoke in the tanks and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's coming.
Now I think we were way off
I-
because Fabulous Disaster here is saying
Yeah.
I agree with that.
the naughty bits awaken.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I loved it. I did. And everybody accepted Han Solo as dying. You know, now they complain about it, but when it happened,
Right.
when you watched it, everybody accepted it because we all knew that's what
Oh.
Harrison Ford wanted, and it was just like meant to be. But then they killed
When,
Luke,
when
and
he
that was
died,
like,
when he died, I remember thinking like, why? Like, what was the point
Yeah.
of that? Like,
because
there was
he wanted to, and that's what we accepted. I mean, I'm sure.
right, but I mean, there was like no catharsis. There was no reason.
Yeah.
It's just he
No.
did
Now,
it, and then there was
would
no
it have been
impact,
better-
and, like it didn't even.
Well, that's
impact
why
it.
we were expecting
it was
to
just-
see him darker, Kylo Ren, and in training we were supposed to see him. We didn't get any of that, you know.
I mean,
I
so
almost
to
felt
me,
like
the
I almost-
whole miss is that they started out after everything fell apart, and then because we leave on a happy ending, and then you're starting, and then it's all falling apart, and you're supposed to care, and you don't care because you don't know why and how it happened, and then you have your heroes, and you don't even get to see them together on screen.
That's
Right. Yeah,
irritating.
I thought that was a big miss,
Right.
not to
Huge
have
miss.
all the heroes on screen.
So what they needed to do was start out with Luke in the Jedi Temple,
Mhm.
and with Leia as a full Jedi Master too. Like they're both full-fledged Jedi Masters. Like who doesn't want to see that? And then you can have whatever story revolves around something imploding with the Order and the Temple. Like there's whatever happens, and then one of the Padawans can do, and then you can have a whole story around that and however it works. But I think if we saw where Luke built it and that he built a good thing, kind of like. And then they could fill all that in with how he built the right. Like think of all the stories they could fill in on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have like him with the Order, and then something happens, and you know what I mean. And because then you care, and then you understand why Kylo Ren is bad.
And they introduced all these great actors and great characters like Rey and Poe. I think you could have still done that if Luke had the Jedi Temple, if Leia was a senator.
Yeah, they could have still got the fans what they wanted and added this other stuff.
Right.
You can still have these strong, powerful new characters, but instead of what they did is they flipped it around where the new characters were the main characters and the old characters were
just filling.
Yeah, it's like you could have flipped it around in Force Awakens and been like, Luke and Leia and Han are the main characters and the new characters are supporting, and you could have flipped that in the second one, just have the story start out with the saga, the Skywalker saga, basically, which I kind of felt that the Skywalker saga was never there
but they just didn't carry the legacy, and almost if they would have did this thing where Luke's rebuilding like the Jedi Order. And then you got back into the political realm. You could show this kind of like cyclic history repeating itself type of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was so much. There were so many things that they alluded to, but there were so many stories that they could have just, like the whole. I mean, like you said, dude, like the whole Jedi Temple and how that collapsed. Right?
Yeah, that would have been interesting to see.
Yeah, I think it would have. That could have been part one in itself. Just
that's what I think.
Yeah, the resurgence of the Empire. That would have been rad.
So what we do have is we have these shows on Disney Plus now trying to pick up the pieces, but they still have to run into the story that was told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and plus you had the whole thing with Han and Leia, how they had their differences that you could have played that out in one of the episodes.
Right, exactly.
You know, it's like,
Exactly.
why are they? We kind of just left with, well, they are. We never got a good reason of.
Right. Well, you see, and then you see them reunite on screen, and then you're like, and it fell so flat because you're like,
Yeah,
well,
you
why
don't
are they
care.
separated? And they didn't even tell us why they're separated, and now they're reuniting. Like, who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Instead of just,
they never worked out their differences
together. It doesn't make any sense. Like, and if you're not the main character, you don't need to have conflict between two background characters who are legacy characters. They could just be married in the background and squabbling. Like they all. I mean, that would be really funny to watch them still squabbling, 30 plus years later, right? As like grandparents. Like that'd be that would have been really entertaining. Like, because that's one of the best parts is like how quick-witted Carrie Fisher is, like going right back at Han, and like that would have been awesome to see that. Instead, we got like a mopey Han and Carrie Fisher. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
there was some, because they built so much collateral on these characters that they could have really used that to further the new characters.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I almost thought, like, when he killed Han Solo in the first movie, right? I almost thought that was going to allude to like some type of a setup. Like they knew there was like a Sith. Kylo kind of sacrificed himself to go be this evil apprentice, and it was like he was losing the faith of Snoke or whatever. So the only way to regain that was this ultimate betrayal on his family. And that conversation they had on the bridge made me think that Han Solo knew, like, oh, my son has to kill me now to continue with this farce that, to try to like take down this ultimate power or something like that. That's what I thought, but it never turned out that way.
I think it would have been interesting to see Leia's demise from the Senate, the backlash from her being Vader's daughter, the backlash, like you said, dude, the backlash of the Jedi Temple, because they're all Jedis, and it's the Jedi that really took down the Empire with Sidious in the first place. If all that would have came out in the public, somebody like Athron to throw that out there in the public's eye to say, this is Vader's daughter, don't follow her, or something like that, the resurgence of some sort of group that takes over. Not that I want the whole political thing that we got into with the Phantom Menace, because I think that got really political and it kind of drug down the story a little bit. But just something where it's like you have this drama. It's just super drama. I like it. I would have liked that. And plus, it would have given, I guess, us a little glimpse into, it's been 30 years. This is what's gone on in 30 years. This is what's happened in 30 years.
Right. Not that like everything that your heroes like worked for just fell apart off screen.
Yeah.
And now all your heroes are old and depressed, kind of like you are as adults. It's like it's not what you really want to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got kids that won't talk to you.
Right. I mean, it's like you're exhausted from work. Like you're just tired.
Yeah, because I remember seeing The Force Awakens. I did like The Force Awakens. I thought it was. I mean, I think J.J. Abrams is really, really good at what he does. But I remember watching it, and I started seeing Rey on screen, and I was like, wow, we've already been 20 minutes with Rey on screen. I was like, I guess this is going to be her film, and it was Rey's film. And I was like, wow, that's cool. All right, I still enjoyed it, but I was like, wow, you had her on screen for, I think it was 45 minutes that she was on screen the whole movie.
They really fooled everybody before they going into that film too.
Yeah.
They made it seem like it was going to be.
You still could have introduced a younger group, to carry the plot forward, but done it in a manner that made you care about them, what happened, how everything fell apart, and then would actually care about it being put back together.
Yeah, because you could have used the new characters as supporting characters, and you could have flipped that going into the second or third movie. Yep. Where now you're handing off the legacy to these people, you know.
Yep. And
Yeah.
dude, honestly, like I think if we just would have gotten like all three of them with Chewie on screen and the robots, and just gotten to see them together, and like I mean, because think about it, like when that movie ends and you're a kid, you're thinking like that's part of the play is what happens after Return of the Jedi, and just thinking about that, and then it's just like, yeah, nothing good happened,
Yeah.
So
The biggest mistake, the biggest mistake they made was
here it comes.
No, but like they should have planned 6 movies.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and it needed to have been bigger and more epic in scale. And you could have had 3 movies, still focusing on the old characters, but introducing slowly the new characters.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the final 3 episodes, the new characters take over.
Yeah, that would have been perfect.
But you've introduced them in the first 3.
Yeah. Yeah. When I found out that they had different writers writing everything and they were writing it after each movie, I was like, wow.
Right. Yeah. There's no. Well, and that's where you could just see it. There's no coherency to any of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how you get. And Palpatine's return. Somehow Palpatine's back. Like I just audibly I remember audibly groaning when I saw that.
It's like, you know what I heard in my head? I heard the Clone Wars narrator saying Palpatine is back. That's what I heard when I saw the crawl. I was like, oh my god, this is like the Clone Wars narrative.
They honestly, the only planning that went into it was, hey, we bought this franchise, let's make billions of dollars.
Yeah, that's all I cared about.
We're going to do 3 movies. They're going to be unrelated to each other in every way.
Yeah. But no, go ahead, Salacious.
There were some things that I think people were hoping to see, and they could have, like, some callbacks and some mirrors.
Yeah.
From the, like for example, we've seen Jedi training. We've seen Jedi training. We want to see Sith training.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
We want to see Sith training. We've seen Jedi. Cool. Show us Sith training. Mm-hmm. And I think go back to. I think some of the politics does need to be involved, because there was a huge galactic war between different factions. Yeah. What's happened to the factions? What's going on? There needs to have been some of that world building.
I liked what they did in a snippet where they showed Leia training.
Right. Wait, go back to what Mikey used to say. Exactly. Why in the hell was their son named Ben? It made no sense. Sorry. Such a great point.
That is a great point.
Where did Sean go?
He didn't want any part of the conversation.
He's quality.
Remember what I was talking about like last week? I was like saying the reason why I was saying it when I went on the Universal Shabbies. Maybe I said it here. I was like, the reason we're not getting a box from Hasbro is because we're so critical of them, right? We're not getting that little box of free figures because we're so critical, right? Like we're saying, hey, this is what it is. We got a figure and the leg fell off. I'm going to tell you like it is. You ripped
their heads off. That's why you ain't getting one.
They won't ship it to you, right?
The figures will be destroyed in about half hour.
Yeah, but it's one thing to be, because I still watch all the movies. I still bought all the movies, right?
Yeah.
I buy figures from all the movies.
I do too.
The hit documentary series.
It's one thing.
I have an embargo on sequel trilogy figures.
I actually just picked up the.
I've got everything.
They had the Kylo Ren that was in the exclusive box, and he came with like the platform that goes in front of Snoke's throne. Yeah, there was that set. I just picked that up at a secondhand, and then the Rey, the one that came with
the masterpiece.
This thing right here.
Yeah.
So I did find those. They were open and loose, but I picked those up too.
I've still got them all. I bought every single figure boxed, and I've got them all boxed up. I think
it's a good thing to be critical of any franchise that you're a fan of, because I think if we weren't critical as a group of fans, if we weren't that critical and voiced our opinions on forums like this, we would have never gotten Mandalorian.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
That's true.
It's okay. It's okay to discuss it and say what you like and don't like. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
like-
changing for sure. Because look
Yeah,
at
it's
what
like
Vern
now,
just got.
now they're making a real effort to, like what we said earlier. Before it was like 3 different directors writing 3 different things. Now they're really planning their franchise out and saying we've got to adhere to a storyline. You know,
One of the funny things is they kept changing things all the way through it.
it's crazy.
There's an interview on YouTube prior to The Force Awakens, and it's like one of the very first interviews with what's her name? Ray. What's her name?
Daisy.
Ridley.
Daisy. It's one of the
Yeah.
very first interviews, and she messes up in the interview. She sat next to JJ, and someone asked her a question about Snoke, and she goes, and she looks at JJ, and she goes, "Is that Plagueis? Is that the one?" She goes, "Is that the one that's Plagueis?"
Yeah,
And he
should've
just
been.
and it was supposed to be, but I think she messed it up in the very first interview. You can see it on YouTube. You can go and see it. She gave it
That's
away.
funny.
She wasn't supposed to. And then everyone, Kathleen Kennedy and JJ sat next to her, like shaking their heads at her, going, "Shut up, shut up."
Did she
So
look
you-
like she thought she was fired at that point?
Yeah, she went all sheepish. Yeah, it was a right cock up. It was her first interview. And apparently JJ was real pissed with her.
Yeah, what do you guys think of like some new rumblings around saying that who's the girl from Stranger Things, of her bringing her to play Leia,
Leia.
like a young
it.
Leia.
Yeah, do it. do
Yeah,
it.
I think that'd be interesting. Yeah,
That would
Yeah.
be very interesting.
she looks like her.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, in like some of the castings I've been going. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think that would be great to introduce some new stories of that using like
Did you-
younger actors. I think that'd be great.
Well,
Did
I
you
want to
hear
see
what happened?
Jedi Master Luke rebuilding the Order. I mean, he got Baby Yoda, so I'd love to see
That
that.
would be cool. And it would be, I mean, they're going to have to get a different actor for that. So I think that would be really neat. But did you guys see what Lucy Lawless was saying?
No.
That she was saying that people started doing the trending to try to get her to play Cara Dune in
Yeah.
future installments.
Yeah.
And she came out and basically said that campaign may have derailed what she was actually working on to become a character in one of the Star Wars. They had a role that they were thinking of, like that she was in talks to do, but because of that campaign, like now they're like, she doesn't think she's going to get this job because it's already in everybody's mind that they want her to be this other character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you can't get anybody else to play that character.
No,
No,
you can't
you
get
can't.
someone else to come back.
No.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, she's
That's
one of my
crazy.
Cara Dune is one of my favorite characters from Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And my
One of my
daughters
favorites.
too, which is a shame. My daughter idolizes
shame.
Cara Dune.
This whole thing was stupid. Absolutely stupid.
Yeah, I thought it was stupid too. She's a great character. She's a great
Yeah.
actor. She's
Yeah, for sure.
Really
That was
like
just
it.
they messed up. They messed up. They just everyone handled that badly. Everyone. That's a classic example of how I handle things badly. No one came out of that well, and it's just stupid.
Yeah, it was
Bloody
stupid.
stupid.
What was that Chappelle skit when keeping it real goes bad?
Yeah, look right here. Gina Carano posted my daughter's picture that she drew of her. That's how much of an idol she
Yeah.
is, you know.
That's cool. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was
No, I thought they talk about being a strong character. I thought she was a strong character in her own right.
Yeah.
Man or woman, she was just a strong character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see what they do. Well, I guess they don't have to address the character anymore, right? If they change the story a little bit.
yeah, not only that, she was a
unfortunate,
bigger
though.
girl too, you know, and that's why, you know, my daughter is a little bit of a bigger girl. You know, I mean, she's not fat, but she's like, you know, bigger boned, and you know, it just showed her representation on screen. And
Yeah.
that's what kids need. They need representation. That's why, you know, all these people that are, you know, LGBTQ keep demanding that they see their representation. Cara Dune was the same for other people, and they don't see it that way.
Yeah.
They see
Well,
it as,
that's why
all political and all that crap.
that's why I really liked Rogue One, was because the main character was Latino, and I was like, wow,
Mhm.
that's cool. It's like
Yeah, and they
You don't-
didn't like boast about it. He was just
he was just a
there.
character.
Yeah,
he was a
exactly.
character. They didn't make a big thing about it. He was a character,
Mhm.
and yeah, I thought it was cool, but it wasn't a big thing.
Yeah.
He was a great actor. He was cool, and it worked. Right?
He's a great character, and I can't wait for Andor. I think people. Are
Neither
sleeping
can
on
I,
that.
man.
Oh,
I
That's
was
gonna be
excited.
amazing.
Just that first scene where he's in the alleyway and it's
Yeah.
really dark and he
Yeah.
straight up kills.
Yeah,
I
and
think,
when he
the
just
guys,
shoots
don't
the dude, you're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
You're
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, this is Star
So
Wars.
we're gonna see
No,
the
I
underworld.
really enjoyed Rogue One. I
Yeah.
really,
It's
and it
the
wasn't
best
because
of
they got the
Disney,
fan
bro.
service of Darth Vader. I really enjoyed Rogue One, and
Yeah.
it's probably because one of my favorite movies growing up was The Dirty Dozen, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is a cool Dirty Dozen mission movie. You know,
Mhm.
that's what I dug about it.
I had lots of pee coming out during Rogue One.
Well, you shouldn't have drank so much soda
Yeah.
before going in the
Mm.
theater.
The Vader thing just blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck? No, they didn't. Holy shit.
I know.
It
I
was
know.
amazing, man.
I know.
Well, and I cared about I cared about the characters as the movie went on, and as
Yeah.
the movie was ending, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, like I really cared about they did a great job setting up all these characters because I really
Yeah.
cared about all
Well, I
of them.
mean, we all probably bought
the
the Rogue One figures. I did, you know.
The,
Yeah.
stake,
so high.
the stakes
I
were
did.
high. The stakes couldn't really get any higher, could they? On that film, you're like on your
No.
bloody like, I don't fucking hell.
Hey,
Excuse me.
so
I gotta get the plans.
so
Gotta
they
get
have a
the
new Star
plans.
Wars movie that's in the works, right?
Yeah, they canceled Rogue
what was it?
Squadron.
Who did they say they were getting to write that or direct that?
Patty
Well, the new
Jenkins.
one officially is going to be the Kevin Feige movie is next.
Is that Deborah Chow working on that?
No, the
she's
lady that made
Obi-Wan.
Eternals.
Okay, yeah.
Whoever did the Eternals.
Mhm.
So what's your speculation then on that film?
I think if Kevin Feige is involved, it's going to be fantastic because the guy bought like 20 sail barges from HasLab, so he's a super Star Wars fan. I think he's going to be exactly like Jon Favreau, basically.
That's cool.
But what do you think? Where do you think he's headed?
I
with the-
think
with the
he's
film?
kind of like my thinking. You know, I think reincarnation, Anakin, the dark side, the Sith powers.
You
They're
don't think
going
he'll?
backwards.
Give me
They're
Old
going
Republic.
Old Republic. They're
Yeah.
clearly now. They're
Old
pivoting.
Republic.
They're clearly
Ye-
pivoting backwards now,
Mhm.
right? Because I
You
tell you
have
what,
to.
is
You
a few
have to.
is
It's
a
their
few
last
Look at this.
chance. They can't
is a
screw it
few
up.
is a few reasons why. Vern. Here's a few reasons why.
Salacious, do
Number-
you have a few reasons?
Yeah,
And I
Number
don't
one.
You just have a few?
We'll see
Salacious,
that.
Salacious, how many do you have?
a few.
But how is it a few or is it going to be several?
Here's a few. All right, number one.
All right.
Number one. Number
All right.
one. They've just they are maintaining Old Republic. They've just
Mhm.
announced some new bolt-ons to Old Republic when they were actually talking about winding that game down now, but they're carrying on with it. Whole new segment of the game is being released. They've just re-released Knights of the Old Republic on the Nintendo Switch.
Mhm.
They're doing the High Republic novels and graphics.
Mhm.
Oh
They're
yeah, she's coming.
clearly
Dark to Ashes.
clearly
I know.
pivoting now backwards. They're clearly
And that's a
pivoting.
lesbian
The-
representation too, and they don't.
Sean's
need to plug
doing
that
it
in.
again. Brilliant,
Sorry about
Sean,
that.
you're
Take a
doing
shot.
it
Take a
again.
shot. Take a shot. If you're playing at home.
No, yeah, I think you're right, Salacious. They're gonna double down on that.
By the way, give me an Afra Disney Plus series that's like an Indiana Jones style.
It's gonna
I just
Star
said something really intelligent.
Star
Put
Wars.
together a really
space.
nice argument.
And Triple
Sean goes
Zero.
off on a
Technology.
tangent about
I'm
lesbians.
thinking-
bloody
I'm thinking this is-
actors.
I'm thinking this is
Okay.
where we're going in that movie.
You think
Yeah.
Feige's doing an Afra movie?
I think that we're going to probably get this character just based on what Sean's talking about representation and stuff like that.
Mhm.
No,
And-
I think
and
Afra would be.
look at what
if you
Disney's
did an
done.
Afra Disney Plus series.
Because
She's
they have to
working
meet
for-
the middle way.
Shang-Chi, the Eternals.
But
right?
she's think. All right, either way, you could do Afra. She's working for Vader. She's
Yeah,
hunting
yeah.
for artifacts,
And Hayden
right?
Christensen
And
is
then,
going to
and
be
then
in
you
it.
can have all these like space, like Sith artifacts. You could make it. Could be. I
Oh,
think
it's gonna
that'd
be
be a
so
cool
sick,
series.
bro.
Man.
Let's
I think it'd be a
go.
really cool series.
Nobody
and then,
asked
and
for
then
Rogue
it's Vader,
Squadron.
and then she double
That's what I'm
crosses
saying.
Vader, and then Vader's
Good
chasing.
Disney show.
Have
Yeah,
you
I
guys
totally
read the
think-
Afra comics? Have
I
you,
totally
Yeah,
think
that,
this
that'd
is
be
where
that'd be a
we're
good
going.
series. That'd be
have
a
you
good
guys
series.
read?
Let's
Has
do
anyone
it.
read them? The Afra comics?
Just
Yeah, I have. I own
just the
some.
reviews. That's the reviews on YouTube when people
Dude,
give
the
reviews.
Afro comics are incredible because that's basically like she works for Vader. And then she double
Yeah.
crosses Vader, and then Vader goes to kill her, and then she fakes her own death, and then he finds out she's still alive. And that, I mean, but she's basically like in Indiana Jones without morals.
Yeah.
Which is like, so you could have, I mean, just think of the stuff that you could make up in terms of like Sith or Jedi artifacts. That would be such a cool show.
Well, which is just like you're
I
saying, it's like I used to dig the young Indiana Jones Chronicles just because he was out exploring. Yeah. And to have a series like that, that's not Jedi theme, but Sith theme and exploring theme, I think that could be cool.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
They know what people want, and it's a shame. I have no idea
Give
why
us
they
what we
derailed
want.
like that. Yeah.
Give us what
Well,
we
you watch
want.
that new Boba Fett show. I know they're giving us what we want because they even had George Lucas on there, modern day, talking about Boba Fett with Dave Filoni. I mean, they're going to give us what we want before Kathleen Kennedy goes out because she wants to make sure her name is, on fixing Star Wars, and they are going to fix it. She'll fix it, I think. She is not going to go out like that. No way.
The Ahsoka series, that's where, man, I can't wait for that series.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that series just because I'm a huge Thrawn fan, and her name's already tied to Thrawn from The Mandalorian. That's why I can't wait for that.
I bet Feige gives us Plagueis, man. He's going to go straight.
You think so?
Yeah, we're going to see Palpatine apprentice, Sith apprentice,
Dude, I'd be totally down to see Matt Smith because he was supposed to play Palpatine in flashbacks.
Yeah.
In Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. I'd be totally down to see Matt Smith as a young Palpatine as an apprentice, man. That would be an awesome movie.
That'll blow everybody's mind if they announced it. Everybody would expect it, but if they announced it, people will just freak, man.
Yeah, because we all know the lore, and just to see a really snaky Palpatine, man,
kill his own master.
Yeah,
that would. He doesn't kill his master until when, like Phantom Menace, right? Because
I'm not too sure.
Plagueis was still alive. Plagueis was still alive then, I think.
I mean, there's so much you can go.
That first episode, yeah,
you could bring the little Geonosian soldiers in. You could do all kinds of crap with that. The tinkering of the clones, because they said, who was it that went out to make the clone facility or whatever? Some Jedi, right?
Sifo Dyas?
Yeah. Sifo Dyas, yeah. They could do a Sifo Dyas one. That would be interesting, too.
And that would be in the same era as Plagueis, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, they all intertwined. They all knew what was going on. Sidious, Plagueis, Sifo Dyas, even Count Dooku. They all knew what was going on. So it'd be great to see how that unfolds.
Where'd Salacious go?
Ricardo,
I don't know.
He's
What's up,
mad.
Ricardo?
I keep cutting him off.
But fellas, I do have to chat. What's
Nah. It was great having you, man. Really appreciate it.
It was great hanging out with you guys.
Hey, I have a question before you go. So, like, I noticed you were premiering your first episode the other day. Are those like on a recycle?
No. I had my first 2 episodes. I had copyright claims that I had to fix.
Okay.
So that's why I did those 2. Yeah, those are the only 2 I'm gonna re-release. So that was it.
I started watching. I was like, nobody's here chatting or anything.
Yeah, no, it was just a copyright claim. I should have announced something, but yeah, all new from here on out. No old.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man. Hanging out with you guys.
So nice hanging out, man.
See you, Joey. Yeah. See you, Joey.
I'll see you guys later.
Look out for that short, Joey.
All right, guys.
See you later. Bye.
I think something big is going down at Lucasfilm. Yeah, they're getting ready to sell because it wasn't making them the money they thought.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Salacious, where did you go? Did you get upset and leave again?
No, I went to look for a Darth Talon poster.
Did you find it?
No.
No, can't find it.
Don't know where it is.
Don't know where it is. Have you looked behind you?
I've been looking everywhere for it.
So hard to find.
Where has it gone? Any minute now, Sean's going to talk about something completely random.
I'm trying to
We
keep
talked-
quiet. I'm playing with this in my hands. I'm swinging.
You guys are so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Sean, you wanted me to put Thor's head on the Frogman earlier, right?
Yeah.
All right. Is it okay if I use a different Thor's head?
Yeah. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah. Perfect.
No, that looks good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
All right,
So do you guys have any offerings you want to make? Anything you want to open up?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna open this guy because I want to get him
I'm-
out of the.
I'm gonna
box.
make Bane.
All right, who wants to go first?
Ooh, you're gonna make Bane? Ooh, that sounds fun. All right, let me
Make it
see.
Bane.
What am I gonna open? Oh, I know what
I'm
I'm
gonna open this while you guys are.
Hey,
figuring
Verno,
it
would you
out.
like to see this one? Have you seen this one yet?
Oh yeah, do that. That's the Hulk.
Yep.
And can I have that arm?
The arm with the gauntlet?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, because like this figure doesn't need the gauntlet. I mean,
No.
no,
because it's the Hulk.
No.
You don't need that.
figure doesn't need a gauntlet.
Look at this. This figure comes as a deluxe. It has one lightsaber and a reused body.
Hey, don't you think that one should have come with 2 lightsabers to go? And
Yes.
then what would have
Yes.
been really cool is if the green lightsaber had the effect that the Dooku red lightsaber has. And
Yeah.
I would love it if Hasbro started making more lightsabers with effects like that. That thing is awesome.
Actually, I
The
do like
Dooku
this
red
guy.
lightsaber.
I like
is
that figure a lot.
wave,
Yeah.
I
man.
like
That
it.
thing is awesome.
So this is a comparison to the grown-up version.
Is it
Right.
the same?
No, it's a little bit different. The paint's a little bit different.
It's kind of disappointing that there's that similar though.
Yeah, you
Because
know
his
what?
robes are totally different, movie to movie.
So the belt has some differences. If you look at the 2 belts, like see he has this pouch, or he has this pouch right here. He doesn't really have that pouch, so that's a difference. And then I'm trying to figure out how to show them in this camera. Like the chest looks almost the same. The arms look pretty much the same, except for the lower arms are different. And then, of course, the boots are a little bit different. Well, they're just painted different. Yeah, so pretty much they're almost nearly identical, but there are some subtle differences. Oh, it's because he has both his hands and he has a fake hand. Alrighty. There you go.
That's cool.
All right, who's up?
I'll be back in 1 second. I'm gonna get mine ready.
I'm sort of doing this in the background, so
Sean, are you opening them?
I don't know. I'm not
All
too
right.
sure.
Well, do you want some help from the chat to decide? No.
Yeah,
you know what I
just
did
got
pick up?
boring stuff.
Hey, I did get these. I forget.
Oh, Masters of the Universe. I got a lot of those. Oh, yeah, that's a new wave. I've seen those. I didn't pick them up, though.
I got this guy because you know why? John Belushi did this skit before where he's wearing the Bumblebee outfit, singing. And he reminded me of that, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta have that." And then this one, I think I shall just fight He-Man.
Yeah, I was going to get her, but then I thought the one that came with Castle of Grayskull just looked cooler. So I was like, I'll just
look
keep
at
her.
that!
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool
Hold on, let
looking.
me
What's
make
that from?
full screen.
She comes with
The
this
sorceress,
thing
but
right
all
here.
white, right?
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so that's what you get with the skull, gray skull.
That is really.
Dude, I
cool.
gotta be honest, man. I really like Marvel Select figures. Like in the big ones, I don't mind that they scale larger than the normal size. You know. He's heavy too, man. This thing is it's a chunk.
I would have laughed if you would have hit it on the counter and then your laptop fell.
Would have been a bummer.
I do like this figure.
I do too, a lot.
Yeah. You know what I need now though? I need that the Obi-Wan, the one with long hair.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I have the older version.
Mine displayed.
We'll probably get all new ones for the Revenge of the Sith.
I only have this one.
Anniversary coming up.
Yeah, I want the archive one of that.
I got to get the other guy, the guy with the mullet hair.
Oh,
Let's see, hold
he's
on.
cool. Look at that.
Everyone wants to go Old Republic. What if it's the future?
They're definitely pivoting to the back, to the past.
It's pretty cool looking.
What's wrong,
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with his belly?
You guys see the She-Hulk trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Did you
yeah,
see the
look at
little
his
clip at the
stomach
end?
though. His stomach
looks
is
weird,
like
right?
really just. Look at that. He's got like a gut.
Well, you remember that they were eating Taco Bell tacos or something in that, and him and the Ant-Man guy.
So he doesn't have. He just has a really more of a twist. He doesn't have much of a crunch at all.
Hey, Sean, did you notice the very end of that
He's all right.
She-Hulk
He's cool,
trailer
yeah.
when she was like, "Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry," and it was the scene from the old Incredible Hulk
Yeah.
TV show with Bill Bixby and
Yep.
yeah,
And they're all dressed up because I watched it on my 70-inch TV, and it looked way better on there, and you could
Did it?
see them all dressed retro and stuff. It was cool.
yeah, it looked cool.
All right, so here's why you get this thing though. It's for that.
Yeah, but I mean, since you're sending that to me,
Look how cool that. I mean, that is pretty cool, man. So
Is he
that's
built like
really
that?
why you have it. This thing doesn't articulate well though. I mean, I don't like you can really only hold him kind of with it out like that almost, and then you would have to.
I wonder if it's his joints are just tight because it's you might want to heat those up.
But he still doesn't. I mean, that's as far as he bends though, and it doesn't come in further than that. Wow. Like, so that's as far in as it goes. It does go all the way out.
Gilster,
Yeah.
there's a little thing on Disney
that.
Plus. It's like,
Yeah, that was cool like
what's
that.
coming, and then the She-Hulk piece is like built into that.
Mm-hmm.
But
And they also have a big chunk of Hawkeye in there. It's worth watching.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
So I can put this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like having him. I think it'll look cool. And I don't. So this is. Let me get. Let me see. Do I got an end game? Here's Iron Man. So this is how he scales.
Is he copying the Hulk with his stomach?
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Incidentally,
Yeah, he's massive.
I don't mind it. You can put him in the back of a display. That'll look really cool.
Hey, Gerard.
Yeah.
Nice. Glad to have it.
Oh, Jesus!
Are you okay, Delicious?
You all right?
This Bane is notorious as one of the worst or hardest to put together builder figures, and I
Oh, he
worked,
looks cool though.
but he is absolutely massive. Tiny little head, and the parts do not go in easily. You have to bit of brute force to get him on, but he's there, and he is massive. There's Bane.
Bane. That's actually really cool.
Yeah,
Bane. I'm Bane.
I don't think his head would fit on many of your head swaps, though.
You don't think so?
No,
Is the little piece? Is it really small? the little
tiny,
peg?
tiny,
Yeah. Would it fit on the SH Figure Arts peg?
maybe.
So he could be a head swap for your Harlequin.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a problem with these builder figures though.
And just a reminder, if anybody wants to see a head swap, I'll do it.
Sounds like a threat.
It's not a
I'll
threat.
turn this car
It's-
around.
I will rip the heads off these figures.
No, Bob!
Is that
So
going
this
to be a
Hulk
short?
comes with this Hulk comes with other hands too. He comes with like grab
Stop
hands.
it, Bob! Stop it, Bob!
He's got grab hands, and then he comes with looks like almost like I'm crushing. Remember Kids in the Hall? I'm squishing your heads. I'm squishing your little heads. That's what that looks like.
Ah.
Here we get it right. I'm squishing your heads. I'm squishing them.
Come lay down.
Oh yeah, GeForce is right. There's a little hole in Bane's back
Yeah.
to fix Scarecrow to his back. But I've boxed that Scarecrow up GeForce, so God knows where he is. God, this is heavy. This Bane's a big boy.
Yeah. Has anyone else seen the Princess Bride figures at Target? I have not.
I've seen pictures.
We don't
I
have
have
Target.
seen the pictures
Kitty.
too. I have had them
Yeah.
on back order from GameStop, and every time the ship date comes, they just tell me it's now. They just change it. It was originally supposed to come in the beginning of November. Then it was November 7th. Now it's like November 22nd. So who knows when they're going to get.
Bob's just changed his Kickstarter backing for the Robo Skull, because for £80 more you could get 2 Robo Skulls
Oh, wow.
and all of the stretch goals.
What?
So if anyone wants a Robo Skull, we got 2 coming.
I'm going to order. Is it already closed?
It was 4 hours as of the start of the stream, so there's probably a couple of hours left to go.
Let's check it out again.
I'm pretty happy with this Marvel Select. Doesn't
Professor Hulk.
Is that showing up?
Yeah.
All right. So it's 3 hours to go, and you're telling me where do I click to show
So if you go to the pledges on the right hand side there,
this thing?
yes, you won't back it. You have to actually. You can just see all the. If you scroll down, so I was getting 1, and it was like 288. Oh, that's what I've gone for. That's what I've gone for. Red Shadow, all in one, everything. So you end up getting 2. And then if you go to the stretch goal page, you get every single stretch goal that they've released with that.
So where's that at? Up at the top?
Probably on the front page, I'm guessing. If you scroll down. Yeah,
This
here's
thing?
it's all of them. Keep going down. It's like a book, and there's tons. There's £200, 200 quid's worth of stretch goals, basically.
Wow.
That thing is insane. Look at the design of it.
Yeah.
Were there 2 different sizes that was going to be for this?
No,
Was there
so
gonna
basically, it's designed to the cockpit comes out, and there's 2 cockpit infills. So you can put a 6-seater, so a 6-inch 1-seat cockpit in there, or a twin 3.75 cockpit in there.
Okay.
Man, that's such a badass toy. Look,
It does look really cool.
so I was like paying £300 for one of them, and I bought a load of figures, and then Classic Toys was on Twitter going, you might as well get the all-in-one, pay a bit extra, and you get 2 of the Robo Skulls, and you get all the 200 quid's worth of stretch goals. So it's like a no-brainer, really.
That's pretty cool.
Bane is
See-
nuts.
You were only building Bane?
To be honest, to do the shark, I've got to open up 6 figures, and it will take me a bit of a while.
Sean has time.
You're gonna open up all. You're gonna do the whole build a figure now.
I don't think it's going to take too long. Take me ages.
Could take hours.
Yeah.
Well, why doesn't Vern start his wheel of elimination?
Have we got another one of
Tell
those to
people-
do?
I didn't put any. I didn't tell everybody who was in. Like some people left.
I thought you were doing another one.
Yeah, you
But I-
did say you had another one.
Yeah.
I did.
you
but I
did.
said,
You
I
did,
said, oh,
Vern.
everybody in the chat's
Massive
gonna be in.
box of vintage collection.
Look at that.
Tons. Yeah.
Oh.
And open something in there probably.
Oh, look at all those! Holy
Yeah, I
cow.
got a bunch. I got more over there.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's go
Sean.
through them then. Let's
There's
go through
loads
them.
in here.
You're like holding
Sean.
back, man.
Stop
Holy
holding out
moly.
on us. Stop holding out on us.
Yeah,
Let's go
got
through these.
Another Beskar Mando.
Sean comes alive.
Another Ahsoka. Another Maul. Let's see what
Oh
else
my
is in here.
goodness!
Dorky Viking sent me this one, which is
Oh.
cool.
Very nice.
We had him on the show once.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Let's see. I got an off-world Jawa. I've seen him before. Who's this one? Oh,
Mando and Child.
Mando build a
Build a
pack.
pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Han Solo.
Yeah.
That's my favorite version of Han Solo, by the way.
Another Jawa, because you're gonna need those for my Razor Crests.
Egg.
This carbonized Mando.
Nice. That was nice. Oh, Razor Crest got to be coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah, Indoor
Yeah.
Leia. That's a beautiful card, man.
Yeah, that's a nice card.
Let's see who else. I got Snaggletooth. the new one.
Zooton.
Who's this one? Pablo.
Pablo.
Let's see, got some more here. ATST driver.
50th card.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm a big fan of these things. Another Beskar Mando. That can't be the same one, is it?
No, it's a different one.
Rex. Got another Rex.
Yep.
More Boba Fett.
Boba.
Let's see who else I got here. Oh yeah, I picked this guy up recently.
Oh, we ain't seen them yet. We ain't seen the Rainbow
Skip
Stormers yet.
Lando. Yeah, that's really cool, man. He was a Walmart exclusive right there. I got a lot of these guys. Holy cow, it's not even funny.
Does anyone remember a cartoon in the late 70s, 80s about a ragtag group of robots fighting a bad guy who looked like a little white pepper pot?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I have another box here.
No.
Sean's got more.
Oh, I've got so much. It's not even funny. Look, all this is like your room
Your
of shame
piles
or
of
whatever. Yeah, I got
shame.
loads.
Are you gonna
of
be able
stuff
to-
everywhere.
When you get out of the chair, how do you get?
Oh,
How do you
past
get
that
out of
stuff?
there?
crazy. It's madness. You have no idea. It's really bad. I
Guys,
literally.
I'm dead serious. We got to
Yeah,
do
I'm
a
on a,
piles of shame. We got to
see,
do a
this is-
piles of shame video.
You can see my legs too. Oh,
There we
yeah,
go. Get some
easy.
leg
Oh
from
my
Sean.
word! Oh crap!
Oh, you got a big
Oh.
BB-8 there. Is that the playset BB-8?
Oh, I do got a
or-
big BB-8. No,
Wait,
that's
Sean,
a
is that a
remote
bed?
control.
Is there a
I'm not
bed
That's
in
a
there?
remote control BB-8. Let me show you. Yeah. This thing is.
Is that
it's
where
a
you have to sleep
massive-
when you're in timeout?
Yeah, but this was at really expensive. Yes, remote control, man. Rolls around
Nice.
the house. So
Nice,
I lost one of
nice.
his antennas, so I'm really pissed off about that. But yeah, that thing is badass, man. And he goes fast. You got the little remote control, and he goes woo, all over the house. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff.
Show
kinds
some
of
more
goodies.
stuff, then. Show some more stuff.
Gamorrean guard for when the Rancor comes. Got to
Yeah.
open him to eat. Let's
What
see.
do
Got
what do you guys
another
think
hunter.
of that? Are the odds of once you put that
Little Boba.
Gamorrean guard in the Rancor that the whole Rancor topples over?
Oh, this one's pretty. Look at that. Ooh, he's a beauty, huh? Ooh.
Yeah.
Never opening that one. Got another Leah in package. Because the face paint on mine's all messed up. Coraline.
I mean, the vintage Rancor stands up all right. I've got the legacy.
Bo-Katan.
I've got the legacy Rancor as well. He holds up.
Oh, G.I. Joe
So,
fans. Got
Should
lots
be
of
all right.
lots of Joe. Who's this guy? Firefly.
Yep, Firefly,
And then this guy is who's he?
Beachhead.
Oh yeah. So Beachhead.
Did you guys get the Sean? Did you get the Mandalorian on the speeder bike with Grogu?
Yeah, sure did.
Yep, I have
Got
that.
the felted battle cat. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I got another Mando Build-A-Pack. I'm gonna be looking for the muddy one. So
yeah, and I ordered the spider one, but I haven't seen the muddy one anywhere. Is that?
Oh.
I don't even know if that's on pre-order yet.
Has that
Anybody
muddy one
excited
even
about
went
this
up?
show?
No, I don't think the muddy one is out yet.
Who's gonna watch this on Netflix? Anybody?
I will.
Is it? Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Cowboy Bebop.
I don't know
Yeah.
anything about it, but I'm gonna give it a try.
Oh, I forgot I even had this guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who got the Space Bunny? Everybody?
Jackson.
Oh, I got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally got
Yeah.
Jackson. I like the book style Black Series boxes. I thought those were neat.
I'm trying to get all these right now because
I
I
don't
was
have
thinking
to.
about doing a review of the whole wave.
It's a
so-
great wave of figures. I love that wave.
Has anybody done a comparison video of the old wave versus the new?
I think
Rebels.
the dude has on all of them.
I've
the
done
Rebels.
I've done some of them. Yeah.
What, the whole lineup versus each other? Because you could
Not
do
the whole-
dude
I've
made
done
me buy this
part,
thing.
I've
Yeah,
done
I got
part
this
of them.
crap.
Yes,
Yeah,
Nimrod.
that's pretty cool.
Because there's a
She's
rogue,
gorgeous,
one.
huh?
There's a Rogue One video there that I don't think anyone's done yet. Old versus new.
Let's see. Man, I got so much, guys. Oh, have you seen the Muppets? These are sick, man. This is Fozzie Bear and Gonzo.
Yeah, I remember you showing
cool.
us those. ones.
Yeah, I got those whole sets.
Have you got? I tell you one I'm missing. It's annoying me. Have you got
Oh, look what else I
Palpatine,
found.
Palpatine on his throne?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
look at
that.
I bloody missed that one.
Yeah, here's mine. Palpy on his throne.
Nice.
Yeah, ultimate power.
He's like so expensive now.
Yeah. But let's see what else I got in here, man. Crap, I got a X-wing.
I got that one. That's that one on sale over here.
Yeah, I'm making a video for that because I got X-wing Luke over here on purpose. I even got this. This I got when I just started collecting too. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
$20.
That's cool. That's awesome.
that.
Did
Yeah.
you get here's something, Sean? Did you get the Rogue One hover tank?
A bunch of stuff. No, I didn't. I wish I did. I got a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff up there too in packages.
What about the re-released Mandalorian troop transport on TBC? Did you get that?
No. And then I got this for Christmas last year from my buddy.
You need to get
Pretty
Casey
cool.
Jones, man. You need to get Casey.
Yeah, I've got the 4 Ninja Turtles coming. They're taking forever. Let's see what else I got.
They've
in
just
here,
they've
man.
just done a new Casey with April. Have you seen it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, I got a extra one of these. I don't know if he's worth anything yet, but he was $200 at one point.
Vern, do you remember when I ordered you a set of the Clone Wars figures?
What else did I get?
You know, in the and then you managed to get them, and then so I
have one of
cancelled it.
these.
Yeah.
They turned up the other day.
Oh
So
my
I've
gosh,
got,
really?
I've got 2 sets of those Clone Wars figures now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Got,
Do you want me
No,
to
it's
pay for
fine. No,
that?
it's
2 of
absolutely
these.
fine.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble.
I'll,
with
You got
this.
two. Are they different or are they the same?
Yeah, one has fur, and one is
Ooh.
like when you were a kid, which was this one, and then this one's like the.
Are you going to open
normal.
them?
Yeah, I was gonna do a comparison video one day if I ever get around to it. I did buy the skiff. You know,
Oh yeah, that's
got that.
beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
That's beautiful.
Let's see what else I got here. Oh, I bought the got this on clearance. I got to do this video one day, but the snow speeder.
Snow speeder.
Yay! I
Yeah.
love my snow speeder.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Did you ever do a video on that? I think you did, didn't you?
I did. Yep. Many
I got a
moons
bunch
ago.
of gremlins. Love the gremlins, but that's pretty cool. I think Dan did a review on that. Really good review. Oh boy, I got even more. I've got this for like $20 on Entertainment Earth.
You're
the
joking.
G-Bags.
Wow, that's
Nope.
awesome.
Yeah.
20
That's
quid.
awesome.
So I need to put this stuff out and just start pumping reviews.
You need some
out.
more. You need some more shelves, Sean.
Oh, I got this for $20 too. This is cool.
Yeah,
get Ray
that's
Speeder?
good. That's good.
So I do need more shells, man. And then of course more Muppet stuff. You know, I got a whole bunch of Muppets. I won't even pull them out, but this is cool. I got this San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
It's the Muppets with all the drums.
Animal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever open that though.
No, I couldn't. That is so cool.
But that's all I have available around me. Now I can't get out of here. Here, let me just show you. Don't mind my legs. They're not as sexy as the dudes. But yeah, I'm not gonna
Look at those
get out of
piles
here.
of shame.
It's pretty bad.
Oh
Look at those
my
piles
God.
of shame.
Yeah,
Woo.
it's everywhere. So, but look at my falcon. Where is it up there? Love that sucker, man. But yeah,
That's slave.
Oh, and then I got more over on by my desk where you make fun of me. But that's loads of stuff. And then I got a big corner. I don't know if you can see it. See the pile of figures on the floor? So, but anyway, and that Anakin poster, that's dope.
That poster is insane.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my shame. Room of shame.
The room of shame.
Yeah. And I'm trying to make it look nice. So
It looks good behind you.
It looks good, man. Looks good.
Thanks.
Put my super shredder in 3 separate giveaways. No one takes him.
No way.
Yeah. Snow speeder is massive.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's almost as bad as you, Ricardo. I just need to bust out some reviews and get it done one day. But the problem is everything's old, and you know how that is. If you don't make your video stand out, nobody's going to watch it. So it takes a lot of work.
so you just need a theme, like or a massive live stream opening.
Yeah, those die off though. I think the most I have is like 500 views on one of those. So unless you do it like really quick and like not say hi to people in chat and stuff,
Right.
you just got to make it really quick for repeat viewing. But we'll figure it out.
So with the shorts, you can film a
The
short.
shorts?
in
You didn't
TikTok.
wear them.
You could film a short in TikTok, but then if you upload it to YouTube, it has the TikTok watermark, right?
Yes.
So then the only other option is to film it on your phone and then upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, the problem is you
You
won't
can't
get
upload
any of the
anything off of a laptop in as a short, correct?
Like that's what
can.
I'm doing now. Like on here, if you look, like my thing video, like I filmed a bunch of vertical clips. Like, hold on, let me find a vertical clip here.
So you can upload from your computer
like that,
as long
You
as
just
it's in
film
the
it like
right
that.
format.
And then
YouTube
you
will just
upload it.
recognize that it's a short, even though it doesn't have the shorts beta upload.
Okay.
And you won't be able to put the titling or any of that stuff on there.
Coming
But
soon to
YouTube will
TikTok.
still recognize it as a short, as long as it's under a minute and it's in that vertical format.
But as soon as I put it into iMovie, it's going to change it into 16:9.
Don't put it in iMovie.
Hold on.
That's not what I do.
Here's the secret. So
Turn
when
your
you put it
laptop
in-
sideways.
No, when you put it in iMovie, go to the crop function and turn the video on its side, and then once you export it, you can then flip it back in the player or on your phone. Like here, let me show you.
Are you
Let me show
really
you.
bothered about the watermark? It doesn't bother me.
Well,
No, the
you're gonna
watermark
get
doesn't
paid.
bother
Say
me,
you got
but
lucky.
Yeah,
and you got
that's
a
the
million
thing, dude.
views on one
Look,
video. You're gonna miss
I have
out
the
on a lot
worst
of money.
luck in life. I have the
What
worst
kind-
luck
what-
with stuff like
what-
that. But
what
the
kind
one
of-
time if
what
I have
kind
a
of
video
money?
that does well, it would have a
Up
watermark.
to $10,000, anywhere from like $800 to
Yeah.
$10,000.
Okay, so you know that video that I put up earlier that was like I was thinking about doing our commercial. When I exported it, I put it into iMovie and I flipped it so it would be like vertical. And then what you do is you go edit like that. You click on this button here, and then you just hit this button, and then it puts it in the vertical format, and then just hit done, and it's now vertical, and it'll just have black bars at the top and bottom, so that you can then upload it.
I don't
as a
think
short.
people are really going to be making any money from shorts.
They are.
Who is?
This guy that makes Minecraft videos is making a lot of money. Mr.
I thought I was
Beast,
gonna.
people
I
like
thought
that.
I was gonna get something that one month when they sent me that thing because I had
No,
like
you gotta get-
300,000 views.
I know you got to get
and I
like
was like,
50
oh, I'm gonna get like
4 million
$10.
and crap.
Mr.
Yeah, I
Beast's
thought
got
it-
like 10 million
Yeah,
subscribers though. Isn't
that's
it?
why.
I thought I was gonna get like maybe like $10, but didn't happen.
Because honestly, like this all just kind of happened this week. I just had a long day at work, and literally the High Evolutionary was just sitting there at my desk all day, and I was like, man, this dude is just yelling at me all day to open him. And so and then I just got out my phone and just started being like, I'm not, like yelling at me to open it. And then it got 1,000 views in a day just doing it. So it was fun. But like, then I kind of thought like, that's like kind of enjoyable and just fun and silly way to play with your figures. So I think I might just do a whole series of stuff like that. But then you know what I mean? I don't know. I just like whatever's fun and creative. That's really all I care about. Is it?
I posted a Harley Quinn short about 2 hours before we went live, and it just blew up to 3,000 views straight away. And then some of them you get like 30 views. So I don't think it really matters.
It's just
you're not going to make. You need to be in the millions of views to get any money. I reckon.
You do.
But I just don't want
in a month, $1 million in a month.
Yeah, my biggest short is the Captain America one that's like 40,000 views.
I like the TikTok format to record and upload. How you can just record in chunks and edit. You know what I mean? And it has like the voice modulation stuff on there.
Yeah. Well, YouTube Shorts has that too. So what you do is just film it vertically like this, like I just showed you a minute ago, and then just make like 4 clips and then upload them. Those directly and edit it on both platforms.
But I looked at the YouTube editor. It doesn't have as many options as TikTok does. Like it doesn't have it doesn't have any voice like option
with audio and that stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
What I do is I take the TikTok video after I make it and I put it into iMovie with a raw footage. And I detach the audio and then just slide it over.
How do you get the raw footage? You have to film it twice?
I film everything ahead of time and then upload to TikTok.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, see, what Vern's doing is a smart way to do it. If I can figure out an app, but I guess you can do an iMovie and flip it.
Yeah, but then you don't even have to detach the audio because when you drop in the new movie clip, there's those 3 little dots. If you click the 3 little dots, you can just drop the audio only. Then it'll drop the audio only on the same actual clip that you use to make the audio, because the YouTube Shorts beta doesn't carry the music through the whole clip. It cuts it off after like 10 seconds. So if your clip's like 15, 20 seconds, you lose the music, where TikTok actually carries the music all the way through.
But trying to work out the analytics, dude, honestly. So I posted 4 shorts today before we went live. Venom, Harley Quinn, Paige, and the Toxic Revenger.
Sorry,
Venom's had 25 views. Harley Quinn has had 3.9 thousand views. Paige has had 10 views, and Toxic Revenger has had 12 views. That's just today. So Harley Quinn's clearly popular. So work that one out.
All the ones I put up this week started out really slow. They were like in the 10 to 15, and then when I would wake up the next morning, they would be closer to like 1,500.
Dude, it was crazy. That's what happened to me. I did a video and it had like 40 views, and I woke up the next morning and it was over 1,000.
Yeah, and
it was like 40 views for like 8 hours. Like
yeah.
So, but speaking of shorts, so these are the last 2 shorts I did, and that's interesting. So that one has 943, and then the one I did 20 hours ago has 14.
Yeah,
it's interesting, isn't it? Like,
it is. And
dude, it's the same. They're the same thing. The one that has 943 is just the first part of that, and it's just the 2 figures insulting each other on why the other should be unboxed. You know what I mean? So isn't that weird? It's the exact same video. It's just the second half of it.
Yeah. It's funny when an old one suddenly gets a resurgence. Right? So when you look at it happens all the time. Like suddenly, a random one that you did ages ago will suddenly get like a surge, and you're like, bloody hell! I did that like 7 months ago.
One of mine always gets views is my Ahsoka versus Ahsoka. Like to this day, it still gets views every day. It's crazy.
Look at my Hulk smash video, the one that has over 6 million. This is what it did in the last 48 hours.
Fern just drops that in there.
Yeah.
It's just every 48 hours is getting like 30 to 40,000 views.
No, are you monetized on that?
On that one, let me look. I think I might be.
Are you getting any money from it then?
Okay, no, that one is ineligible. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I lost my old ones.
Why is it ineligible?
Because of the music.
Ah. So how do you
But I
know which
do have-
music? How do you know which music you can use?
Royalty free,
Um,
same as normal videos. If it's licensed to a record label, then the record label will get the royalties to it.
So if
If
it's
you
on
use it-
TikTok, so if it's on TikTok and you then
No,
you would
you
just gain
no,
that
it's on TikTok. There are there's chart music, there's licensed music, there's also unlicensed music on TikTok. It doesn't tell you. The only way you know is if you do some research on the artist. There's actually a ton of unlicensed music on TikTok. Actually,
Interesting.
you
Okay.
just you have to search for it. It's the really obscure artists. So I've noticed that if you play very well-known tracks, the likelihood is it will be licensed to a record label. But if you play obscure, if you go and search for really obscure and random stuff, that's quite a lot of it is actually unlicensed. So that's what I've been trying to do more of recently.
I did that on a Deadpool video on TikTok. I did it originally with an LL Cool J song, and it only got like 300 views. And I was like, "Oh man, that video is really good." And then I re-released it with Mr. Sandman, and it got like couple 10,000 views. So I'm positive the music, they'll actually hide your video if it's a song they don't want you using. It's really weird.
I think I agree with that. So Salacious, to answer your question, there's one of the Hulk shorts that I have.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the middle one. It has like 3 million or whatever. So it's one of the top 5. That one, since I've been monetized, has earned me 67 cents.
And that's how many views?
Well, overall, it's had like 3 million, but I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't monetized for most of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just can't see. Maybe I'm wrong, Sean, but I just can't see.
Oh,
No toy collector's going to be making a ton of money from toy shorts.
It was too small of a niche.
So why worry about it?
It's really just for the fun. Like honestly, I just wanted to make
completely.
myself laugh the other day, and I did. You know what I mean? And that's all that was. Yeah.
But that's also why I put them on my separate channel, because
But
YouTube kept recommending them, man.
But the thing is that the reason why you do it, Salacious, is because they have like that shorts fun. So if there's a possibility of something going viral and you getting something from it, you might as well.
Yeah,
it's open
absolutely.
to everyone. It's not. You don't even have to be monetized.
You don't have to have 1,000. You could have 10 subscribers,
and you just have one viral video, and you can get
Yeah, but I think the viral videos tend to be like
Tom
Holland
smiles at
something crazy happening. You capturing it on camera, or someone sliding down a mountain on a bloody canoe or something.
Yeah, those are what are going to make the money. Absolutely.
Yeah,
those are going to get the $10,000.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, yeah. But I did read one guy got, I think it was 800,000 views, and he got like $800.
That's pretty good. See, that's why I thought that one that got 300,000 that month was going to get something, but it didn't.
Yeah, it's possible. Yep. So don't give up, because it's going month by month. Because some month maybe a creator won't upload a video, then you'll get in that month.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's true. I mean, like I'm reading it down here. Left Coast is saying, the more fun you have making the clip, the more views it will get, and he's basically just saying have fun, and that's how I'm reading that. Yeah. And I mean, that's really what it's about, is just having fun. Like, dude,
sure.
he had I bet you had a lot of fun making the voices for those figures.
Oh, that was dynamite. I think
and they were
that's
hilarious.
onto something right there.
Yeah.
But you got to make something for the mainstream person, and that's what they want right now. They want to take moms and dads off of TikTok and put them back on YouTube somehow.
Yeah.
The worst thing I did was that actually had a noticeable dent on my views after doing it, was posting the dude's nerdery male model video.
Oh no.
That's karma right there.
With his schlong like bouncing around, like. But I'm not taking it down, or refuse to take it down, so I don't care.
I appreciate you stand by your principles.
That's art there. That's just that's.
Oh boy, too many of these damn things.
That's awesome right there. So they are probably going to make more zombie Marvel figs because there was like a
Yep.
promo for Marvel
Yeah.
Zombies.
And
right?
did you
And
see
that-
what that Dan guy tweeted today? He was like, "Oh no, my workload just is unbelievable." So they're designing figures like today
Yeah.
based on concept arts.
I watched Shang-Chi last night.
Oh, I
And?
love that
And?
film, man.
I
And
quite enjoyed it. I quite
I can't wait
enjoyed
to
it.
see it again.
You know, it is what it is. I enjoyed the dragons and stuff. You know, the
right.
Taulo and sort of mysticism around it. I thought it was cool.
So now that you've seen it, don't you think this should have been like the figure they released, something like this?
Yeah,
I mean, he
That's
was
a
really.
cool-
I mean, he spent
He
a
was
lot
in
of the
that
movie
for-
in regular
he was in
clothes,
that
right?
for-
Yep.
Yeah. They should have done.
And
They
it's-
could have done both. They could have
Looks
done.
like
both.
they could
I
do
think-
it easily. If you
I
could
think
do
they
it.
should do a 2-pack of him and Katie wearing their valet outfits
I want
with
the
the
guy wearing.
karaoke microphones.
I want the guy wearing the mask. What's the guy wearing the mask called? I want him.
Oh, the Death Dealer.
Death Dealer?
Yeah, I want him. I want him. And do you know what they should have done? They should have made a dragon. You know, the cool dragon. They should do
Oh,
a
they-
dragon.
Here, hold on.
I want the Death Dealer. And they should
It's
do
good
a
I
dragon.
did this, man. I needed to dust down here.
Look at this, Salacious.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Where'd you get that from?
Well, if you would have watched any of my Shang-Chi videos,
Here we go.
There it is.
I probably
It was
saw
in
the
the-
first 30 seconds of it.
it's not like a Legends or anything like that. It was just one of the other side type lines that came out, but
I
thought
think you
it
showed
fit
it
in
us before, to
perfectly.
be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it fits in perfectly, and it's like super posable. It's actually really kind of cool in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Anyways.
cool.
Yeah, I think you can get them for like $5 right now at some
Yes,
Targets.
probably. If
Very
anyways.
cool.
Dude, did you
So
watch it? Well,
we're
we heard you
playing.
watched it, but you didn't
We're
like
playing.
it, right?
We're playing Call of Duty Zombies, boys.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. Don't let me forget.
Well, we need to organize it.
So I was watching this game. You were supposed to be doing a test of this Star Wars game you were playing.
Old Republic.
Do I have to find my old 186 PC, like with the old slow processor, to run that disc game?
So basically it's an older game, so it's not like a PS4 game or anything. I can play the game on my Microsoft Surface Book, so there you go. But I can't stream it and play it on that. To give you an idea of the sort of laptop capabilities that you need. So I'm going to use a slightly more powerful PC to play it and stream it. It's actually good fun. There's quite a few people. Super John's created the Monkey Lizard Guild already, and I think we're just gonna, anyone can join the guild, and we'll start doing the challenges, and people can play along, or and we'll probably just, it's not going to be too scheduled or anything.
I was
but
just
it's all-
curious because I was like, I don't have a computer that old, so I don't know if I will be able to play it.
So, what are you using? Are you on your phone now? Are you
No, I have a MacBook Pro.
Oh, you'll be able to play it on that fine.
Oh,
I would have
but
thought.
will I have to Is there an actual?
Sorry, you do.
downloadable
Yeah,
version?
you have to go to Star Wars: The Old Republic website and download the game. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. It's not a huge game. It's not a massive.
Fell asleep.
Really.
Yeah, it's hard to fall asleep. I couldn't fall asleep watching that. Now, the end of the film, I could probably fall asleep.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Dude fell asleep.
No, I watched.
We already
it.
heard you didn't like it very much.
I thought it was okay. I loved the whole chi part and the scene in the forest where it was like autumn with the wind and the leaves and the water and just about because that's a lot of what Shang-Chi's about, is like the chi force and mystical energy And so that was visually showing that, but it didn't explain it or really tap into it. I think that was a big miss. But like, to me, it just turned into check the box Marvel movie, big CGI fight. You have good guys in red, bad guys in blue. And like at the end, it was just muddled. I just felt like the last 45 minutes of that movie was just green screen CGI, like the whole way through. And you could just tell. But I think like if they would have, by the time they got to the reveal about like Shang-Chi, when he's sitting there having that conversation with Katie, it fell so flat because of how they kept flashing back and then current story. I think if they would have let his whole story build, and they could have done it like an old school Bruce Lee movie, like where he's in like this Kung Fu Academy and he's, with like the whole punching and the wood, like they could have built that all up to the point where he had to leave. And then once he leave, you know what I mean? Like, I think like just going back and forth, and it made it hard to connect. I think they were trying to be artistic, but like, so like I would have opened the movie with
while he was training as a kid.
No, I actually would have opened the movie with that first shot of him getting ready, and then like the car pulls in, and you think it's him, but then he throws the key to him at the valet. I would have opened up with the whole valet thing, and then the bus scene, and then like this kind of, then Katie's like, what the hell's going on, right? You have the speed, basically the speed scene, and then when he gets the postcard, he's like, okay, we have to go home. At that point, she was like, you have to tell, there's something like, tell me the story. And then at that point you can flash back and he talks about all that. And then it could have built up right to where he left, where his dad sent him to kill who killed his mom. But then it doesn't show what happened, right? Like he left, and then you can get through the movie, and then you come back to that scene at the end. So I mean, it was like, I felt like it was half of an amazing movie and then half of a like check the box CGI.
I agree with that.
Action hero movie.
They missed out they could have, you're right, absolutely. They missed out on some classic like kung fu's like tropes, didn't they? Like where was the training montage, for example?
Well, they showed him, hitting that thing. His dad.
Yeah,
but I really, they really could have, hit home.
I think
more
they nailed that home.
I just felt like they kept coming back and forth, and then it was like his mom was barely in it.
Was jealous because
and that
he never got trained.
But that goes in line.
She had the dojo thing. And,
it wasn't as
well.
well
I never
shot.
read the comics, so I just thought it was dynamite.
But to me, it was like when, like at that one part, it was like they showed his mom fighting, and then they didn't show anything, and then they come back, and then they show his mom talking to him and telling him something, right? It's like you could have just done that in one shot, but the problem was they didn't develop his mom as a character that you cared about until that moment. You just know that she died, right? So that's where I think if they would have maybe told that whole section just in one shot chronologically, you would have had more empathy in that moment. I just feel like it was, like I said, it was half of an amazing movie and then half of just a muddled CGI. I felt it was like a couple minutes of dialogue, fight scene, but each fight scene they tried to escalate it, and it just got more and more CGI. Whereas the best fight scene, like I said, was the whole
forest
with the forest. That was
beautiful,
incredible, dude. It was beautiful scene.
That was beautiful.
I liked them all, man. The scaffolding scene.
That scaffold was so much like it took me back to Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's why I loved it.
But that forest scene was, to me, Crouching Tiger.
Yeah, for sure.
It borrowed from that.
For sure. Beautiful.
That's the thing with this movie, is this movie doesn't know what it wanted to be. It was like 4 different movies it borrowed from. And I felt like almost everything in this movie I'd seen in other movies. Like the whole Path of the Forest scene, that's from Harry Potter 4. And the Goblet of Fire. It totally reminded me of the forest with the maze and how it moves. Yeah. Like, so like there just was a lot of like speed. The whole first sequence was speed. So it was like everything in there. I'm like, I've seen this before.
It could have been. It just could have been better. It could have been better. Yeah, it could have been better. Is kind of my take.
Now was it enjoyable for 2.5 hour popcorn movie? Of course. Like, dude, I totally enjoyed it, and I'm glad I watched it. But my bar for this movie was set so high. and I don't think it delivered,
See,
unfortunately.
mine was low, and it just super delivered for me.
And I really
I
wanted
thought
like that sweeping, like I love, you know, I don't know the appropriate name for it, but like the sweeping, like Asian, like in You Only Live Twice. Like
Yeah,
I love, and Shang-Chi had
You're
that
right.
in parts, and then in some parts, then it was almost like Black Panther style music. And I was
I
just
was
like, you
super
got, like,
impressed.
I would have stuck with that genre all the way through, man, and really made it like a sweeping, you know, like theme that went through the whole movie.
Yeah,
And
see, I
Yes,
thought
and
it
the
was like
fi-
two rows
and
because
the
they did
final
what you said.
fights.
I thought it,
And the
it
final
was fantastic. I just wish that they didn't feel like they had to do an origin story in every movie.
yeah,
I
that's
loved the origin story. I thought it was
Yeah.
so
You know what I
great. It
mean? Like-
reminded me of the Karate Kid. You know, he was a nobody living in a garage, and nobody knew, and how he
I
changed his
think-
name from Sean to Shang or whatever. Oh, I just
yeah, that was
loved
funny.
it.
I think like if he was already like the master, right? But he was like trying to get rid of it, so he hadn't used it like in a while, and then had to dig deep and then, you know, and bring it back. Like he already was there, but he was trying to like leave that behind. I
Yeah.
would have liked that story maybe a little bit more,
Yeah.
where it's like he was trying to like not be that person and then realizing that he has to be that person.
Yeah. It's like Spider-Man 2 a little bit. Like where he doesn't want to be Spidey and then he loses it and then he realizes he needs to be.
Yeah.
So and again,
then-
I hope they make another Shang-Chi. Like I really do. Like I hope they make another one. But I just would want them to commit to the theme and go all in. Man, that could have been a real, like, that origin story they told was good, but I think because it was so chopped up, it just didn't deliver like it should have. And I feel like if it was linear, it would have. And I just, the combat scenes were great. I could have just used less CGI. Like, so for example,
cool.
like, you know would have been, you know what I thought? I'm sorry, Salacious. Like what I thought would have been cool is at the end, instead of him and his dad doing like the crazy CGI fight, he would have been like, fight me like a man, take off the rings. And to see just like some awe, because I thought their hand-to-hand combat was awesome in close quarters.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
where
the
the movie
actors did
lost me.
Yeah,
was
like,
end.
so I think they're like because that's a twist, like, because every Marvel movie has the faceless Skybeam and your faceless CGI army, right? So like, let's not do that this time and just have it be like hand-to-hand combat like that. That would have been awesome. And then I did like, though, how the rings responded to him with chi,
Yeah.
and they were flowing, like, that was super. And that's what could have happened. He defeats him in hand-to-hand combat, and then the rings do that. And the other thing, I really just wish they would have went more into the chi and the mysticism of it and how he draws his power from it. I think that, like, that would have been so interesting for them to really explore that more.
Yeah,
That's why I think like he was already had those abilities and then was like pushing them aside and then had to reestablish his connection to him. That's where I think like
because he lost because he severs his connection to it in a sense. Yeah, that would be cool. But in the movie, he didn't even have a connection to chi until he went to his aunt.
Right.
And that's when he first established a connection to chi. So and by the way, Michelle Yeoh, holy cow, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved her since I think first
She
was
was
Super Cop with Jackie Chan. You ever seen Super Cop? That was dynamite.
She's quite old now, but she looks incredible.
She basically did the move that Shang-Chi
Incredible.
did on the bus. She did the double kick thing in
No,
Super Cop.
that's her doing a lot of that.
Yeah, she's
work,
insane.
right? I mean,
she's
incredible.
She's incredible in Crouching Tiger.
Yeah,
she is awesome in that, isn't she? And
yeah,
I thought
that whole scene
played
she showed that chi thing you're talking about because she was teaching him how to use that air and all
I love that
stuff.
scene when she was teaching that. I thought that was awesome. And whoever played Shang-Chi's mom was dude,
Awesome.
was awesome.
Yeah,
that was incredible. That whole sequence, man. I can't, like, just watching that, like, to me. And so at that point, I'm like, the bar is so high for the movie watching that sequence.
I agree. The final fight didn't live up to it because you're totally right. They should have slowed that final fight down. I wanted the classic final fight where the music stops for a little bit, it slows down, you hear the heartbeat, and you get that old style like camera look, and they start twitching, and then they're doing their moves against each other, and You went into it was cool the way he uses the rings though. That was cool, man.
That was
like,
really cool.
The rings are rotating around him,
Mhm.
and when he ends up being part of like a new Avengers team or whatever, it's going to be cool seeing him and Doctor Strange like fighting together.
Yeah, dude, that'd be really cool. It was good, like enjoyable.
Yeah,
enjoyable popcorn flick, but I just could have been so much more. Could have been so much more. And dude, and I like that, you know, his dad wasn't bad just to be bad. Like his dad's motivation was like, it was good, man. I really felt they could have explored that more. You know what I mean? And because really at that point he's a very sympathetic character. Where he gave up his life and tried to change because he loved her, right? And then she's taken from him, and now he's full of grief, and he's acting on that. Like that's really powerful storytelling and motivation. Like I enjoy that. It's always nice when a villain has something like that as a backstory, and they're not bad just because they're bad, you know?
Yeah.
Like Sean up there, who's a bad boy.
You're a naughty boy, Sean. You're a naughty boy, aren't you?
I'm waiting. I gotta clean this massive mess up before the missus gets
you do.
home. She's gonna freak out.
Oh, dude,
does
mine
somebody
is
sleep in there?
Yeah,
Because you
this
have
mine.
one in the corner. It's what?
Is that where you get sent, Sean?
That's
when
where
you're in the
Sean has his timeout.
This is where I hide from my, 5 women in this house, man. It's crazy.
Sean.
Everybody's talking about the last dragon. Yeah. All right. What else? What do you guys have?
That explains a bit why Sean goes off on them tangents, doesn't it? It's like you imagine like he's at home and all the women are speaking, and Sean suddenly goes off on a tangent because he's not listening. He's not listening to all the women are saying, and he suddenly starts up a totally different conversation. Bless you.
What? Can you repeat that? That moment of silence is going to be good for the podcast.
I have a confession to make. I let the podcasting uploads go a little bit, and so I had to upload a few. We're up to date. We are now up to date, but I did let it go a little bit.
All right.
But I think it's important. I think it's important we maintain the podcast. It potentially gives us journalist passes into a future Star Wars celebration.
Does it really?
It does, yeah.
I did not know that.
It does.
Even with like no subscribership.
Well, we have actually. We have got across the many podcasting platforms that we are on.
There's tens of people.
There are tens of people.
Tens of people.
Plus, this is going out live on the Oakhurst Studios channel that has 30,000 subscribers.
30,000 subscribers.
34,100.
And the Sean Solo 8 channel that's got about 12,000 subscribers. Although the playlist is buried somewhere on his channel, but it is going out. Will it be available on your channel, Sean? This episode?
It should be. If you put the playlist on there, you said you add them on there.
There you go.
Sean, what are you working on this week?
Nothing right now. I did the Thing video today. That was it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, the X-Wing and Luke. Dying to do him.
All right. Dude, what are you working on?
I don't know. I gotta figure something out. I am gonna do this short where it's gonna be
yes, Sue Storm.
Her telling me I don't need to open her up.
Are you gonna get your daughters to do the voices, or are you gonna do them?
No, I'm gonna do them. This is, I'm a classically trained voice actor. You guys didn't know that, so I'm gonna have all the female voices ready to go.
Nice.
Looking forward to that.
Salacious. What do you have going on?
So,
by the way, my female voice sounds like a 60-year-old woman in a babushka, but it's the acting quality's there.
So I'm supposed to be.
Hello, I am the invisible woman.
Hang on, gotta get in the door.
I am here for you. Goodbye, Sean. Say hello.
I muted him. Go ahead.
Crazy man. Crazy man. I was supposed to be doing a live Lego stream tomorrow with Mikey in Houston. Mikey, you still in the chat?
Oh, I love the Legos. The very nice Legos.
Because I don't feel I'm up to it. I've actually got to do some tidying up. So you guys looking at your piles. That sounds weird.
I've been pretty good about like trying to
I've
minimize mine.
got stuff everywhere, absolutely everywhere. I need to go and do a trip to
Storage unit?
Storage unit. So I've just got boxes of bloody toys everywhere, and toys everywhere, and it's getting out of control. So I need to go to the storage unit.
And what I
Nice.
need to do, because I just have to plan it out and get things organized and then get stuff put away. Because it's one of those things where you're, it's like, bailing water out of a boat with like a little ladle. You know what I mean? It's just, you need to just take time and do it. So hopefully Thanksgiving, Christmas, we can all reorganize and
Time.
yeah, hopefully.
Our
Fabulous.
podcast, Fabulous, is available. Please help us out, people. If you're rewatching this or if you're in the chats, please go to Spotify and type in 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard and follow us on Spotify or on Apple or on Google or Anchor or Breaker. Or we're basically on, I've put us on all of them. SoundCloud. You just type in 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. We are literally on all of them. So
Anchor and Breaker sound very suspicious.
Yeah.
They're GI Joe or Action Force figures is what they sound like.
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe to all of our channels, especially so you won't miss an episode of 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard.
That's
And
right.
we are all on Twitter and Instagram, where we post fantastic pictures of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and action figures.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude posts his smoker.
Smoking, yeah.
I still don't know what smoking is, but he posts it.
It's just a form of it's just another heat source for cooking meat. So instead of hot charcoal or hot gas, they're little like wood pellets, and then they cook inside the grill, and then they heat up, and then the wood pellets basically create all this smoke and heat so that the meat is cooked through basically the heat of the smoke, and it adds like an awesome flavor to it.
Yes,
Nah,
and my
still don't know.
smoker uses actual wood that's on fire in a chamber that's off to the side, and the smoke travels through the cooking chamber and provides heat.
See, mine, I have one of those where you drop the pellets in and it does it automatically because I'm not 7 years old.
Right.
If
I
you
have to
had-
go out,
if
chop
you had
wood
the-
up, and
If you had the Dude School video, you could be playing the Dude School video now. You
I
clearly
could,
don't have it.
but I don't have it.
No.
Is it
Well,
over
I-
100?
more
Is
than-
it over
more than-
100?
It's
Is it over
It's more than
100
20
gigabytes?
megabytes.
Probably over
It's-
100 megabytes.
I think it's over 20 megabytes. It's too big for me to download.
Now, Geekstrong has just reminded me that Little Salacious here has been doing some training with Geekstrong, and there are some training videos out in the ether, which are probably going to be, I think they're going to be released on Geekstrong's channel. And there is Little Salacious here preparing for his professional wrestling debut against America's Most Wanted. And Geekstrong
Nice.
is his new official
Trainer?
head personal trainer. And he's been putting Salacious through his paces, hasn't he, Salacious? To varying successes. Yeah,
Nice.
it's not been fun, to be honest. Look out for those
All
videos.
right. Well, we've been going for 3 hours. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about?
No, just what can I say to Geekstrong? I have not received the. It's not in my inbox, dude. So I don't know what's going on there.
Ooh, thank you.
We got a
I should
review.
go read the review
Fantastic.
before I say thank you.
The reviews help. Yeah, please leave us a review, a nice one, because those reviews push you up the chart. So if we could get 5 people to leave a review, we'd probably get on the chart. So
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I'll leave another one.
Yeah, I know. I'm the only one that's left to review on ours on the UK one. So
Yeah, I think I did the first one when it came out, but no, somebody else I think was on there too, over here. But all right, well, guys, it's been fun. Thank you everybody in the chat who stuck with us to the end. And
who's on next week? What have we got next week?
Next week is Sean.
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 Do we
Sean,
know
can you
what's
hold
going
on?
on?
Sean, can you tell us what's happening next week?
Sean, who's our guest next week? Sean, what's the topic?
All right.
So that's how much. Should we have a little wager? When will Sean announce the guest and the topic for next week?
The
Friday at noon.
The guest on Friday, the topic maybe about 45 minutes before the show.
And thank you, Sean, for joining us again on 3 Men and a Monkey.
There he is.
You guys are still at it or what? What was going on?
We were just wondering what's happening on next week's show. And when the guest would be announced, and when we were having a wager, what day the guest is going to be announced, and what day the topic would be announced.
I don't know yet. So
Okay, $5, everybody.
That's what we were discussing.
no, I don't know yet. No idea.
Anyways, it's going to be on Sean Solo 8's channel next week on Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. East Coast, midnight in the UK. And if you're in the central, is it central?
No,
Mountain time zone,
Arizona.
it'll be 5.
Yeah. So 5 my time. Damn.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and
See you guys on Twitter. Yep.
We're back. Due to nerdery. Ochre Studios. Hey Vern. Sean Solo 8. Salacious. Rom. Together, we're unstoppable. We are, of course, 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, bringing out toys to play. That's right, 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, bringing out toys to play.